G'day and welcome back to another round of Karens, Kevins and their crazy public freakouts. You know how this goes by now. I give you the funny clips, you listen to me ramble for some dumb reason with the Aussie host. Let's get into the shenanigans. This Karen and Kevin were caught attempting to try and take the big massive metal thing that is filled to the brim with other valuable metal things off the bottom of a catalytic converter. I was trying to make a joke. Leave me alone. And well, when she gets caught red-handed, try to make up this big massive excuse of why they're there, in spite of the fact that the her accomplice has clearly got a saw of sorts.
Huh?
Yeah.
Do you know what kind of tree this is?
What are you guys looking for?
This tree.
Gordo, go call your dad and Derek, please.
For what?
Go call them.
I think there's kids coming down the street. Is that them?
Who?
The kids down the street?
No, can you guys get off my property, please?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, get off my property, both of you guys.
Oh, I'm sorry. I really wanted to ask about the tree. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but you're right on my property.
I'm sorry.
My cameras, my alarm system's going off. You guys woke up everybody, so...
I'm so sorry. I just wanted to ask about I didn't know.
I know, you're right on my property. You're going through my cars.
No, I was right on the side here. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I didn't
Yeah,
mean to hurt you.
that's really dangerous.
I'm
Really
sorry.
dangerous.
Let me just explain. I'm really sorry. I was asking about the plant. That's all. This tree.
Why are you carrying that? What are you doing with that on your hand?
Wait, what's dangerous? Hold on, man.
You're on my property. Why are you carrying that?
No, we were just asking. I was going to come to your front door and ask you about the
Jill,
tree.
call the cops.
Oh my gosh. Okay. No.
You're literally walking in my house with a drill.
Babe.
Shit. You're walking in my yard with this. What were you about to cut?
No, I was going to ask if I can.
You literally got caught. You literally got caught.
Get a cutting of the tree.
No, you're not asking shit. You're getting in my property with that shit in your hand.
I'm sorry.
You got the wrong house, dude. You need to get the out of this neighborhood. Get out of this neighborhood. This is going on video.
The tree.
You don't come in somebody's property with tools and shit ready to break something.
Okay, I know, but I want to understand. I'm not upset.
Get away. Get off my property.
Okay, you explain. Get out of here already.
Okay, but I know, but please understand. Like, I'm not trying to hurt you. I just want
Alright,
to
well,
ask.
go. We're tired of hearing you talk.
I love how her accomplice is just like, nope, I'm moving on. Let's get out of here. This is not worth it. We've been caught. Let's just move on before things get any worse than what they already are. Yet she is determined to make them believe her bullshit story that she's made up on the spot about wanting to know about the tree and then having a saw and then redirecting it. Oh, I wanted to cut down part of the tree. It's like, that's still illegal. Like, seriously? Some people just do not know how to think on the spot. You know, it would have just better if you just shut up and left. And you wouldn't have had this clip that probably got caught on a lot more than what it would have happened without your stupidity. Here we have a solicitor going out to a house with a no soliciting sign, attempting to solicit, but also saying that they're not a solicitor. Here's the clip.
Dude, I hear that. Oh my goodness. Hey, how are you, ma'am?
Do you see that sign?
Yeah, not the solar guy, unfortunately. I just take care of Carlos 2 doors up. I do the pest control for a lot of the houses right here.
That's still solicitation. That's sales.
Gotcha. Who do y'all use for the bugs?
Does this look like a face that's around right now?
No, not really.
Okay, so this right there says no sales, and since you're still talking to me, that means that you're offering me the sacrifice of my next full moon ritual.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just trying to have my energy in check.
Yeah, you should probably get the off my property.
Okay.
Learn how to read. Thanks.
Yeah, how's it going? That's not very good energy.
If you're knocking on a house that has that type of sign, you should expect to potentially have abuse hurled at you because you just directly ignored a sign they have at their front door. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. I know you gotta sell things, but think a little bit before you do something stupid. In this clip, we've got seemingly another round in the saga between this doctor and this doctor/doctor's office, emergency place, hospital, and the person behind the camera. Here's a clip.
If this conversation is being recorded, that violates
It's my right to record it, and yes, actually it is. There's no law against it in the state of North Dakota.
It violates our policy that you.
Well, it violates my policy by having. Yeah, I'm recording myself right now. there's no law in the state of North Dakota that protects you, actually, so
Let
go
me say
look it up.
this once
So you're
here.
refusing care
I am not
with not
refusing
having
care.
him, yes you are, by not allowing him,
register
by
to receive
not
care.
allowing him to come back,
You
you're
may not
refusing
have
care as I told you I'm having problems breathing.
Not accurate.
That is accurate.
I'm not refusing you care.
That is
I'm
accurate.
refusing to let you
That
know
is
I will
accurate.
come back with you because
With
you
him.
film.
I can film, it's
That
my
is
right.
not allowed.
It's my right.
So what is the reason that I am not allowed to go back?
Because in the past you have posted videos of us and
He
your son
hasn't.
on TikTok.
He hasn't, it was
I
me,
did
and
not
it's because of your corrupt doctor that had me arrested or tried to have me arrested and then put me on the street.
I'm going
And
to say
then, did
one
you
thing,
watch the video? Did
and
you watch
then
the
I'm
video?
going to end
Did
this
you watch the
conversation.
video? End it all you want. So you're
I'm going to
refusing
say
care,
one
yes
thing.
or no?
I am
Are
not
you
refusing
refusing
care.
care? Okay,
I
then
am
allow him to
refusing
come
to
back.
let you record
Then
any
allow him
interactions
to
with
come
staff,
back. It's
and
my
you are not allowed
body,
to
and I
use
can
it.
record.
That is the
I can
end.
record,
If
period.
you'd like to register and come back
I've
yourself-
already been registered, and he's allowed to come back.
is not.
Yes, he is.
Okay,
And where
then
does
you-
it stated in the law that he's
you
not
may
allowed to come
leave
back?
without being
Where
seen.
does it stated in your law? Go get me your law that
It's not
states
a
that
law.
he's an, exactly.
It is
You
a
just
measure
said
that
there's
we are
no
taking
law that he's
because
not allowed to come
I'm not
back.
going to stand and fight with you.
Because
I
you're
said what I
wrong.
said.
You're wrong.
Okay.
And what was your name? What was your name? Mallory? Okay, Mallory. Thank you, Mallory. I'll go have chest pains, Mallory. Thank you. Just so you know, Mallory. Come on. No, it's fine. Let's go.
So if she wants to
No. No, I'm not coming back alone because you're corrupt. And so are your doctors. That's your policy. It's not a hospital policy.
Is that just for any client or is that the entire hospital?
It's just for me.
It's on disaster.
Our policy is to put circumstances and provisions in place whenever we have a situation.
Provisions?
So
Yep.
that's,
And is that in
Okay,
your
so
hospital
that's all I
policy?
wanted to know.
Where's your
Thank you.
hospital
Thank you.
policy
It
that
it
say?
is in our policy that
So
I
I
may
want that
restrict
policy sent to me.
visitors.
I want that policy sent to me,
Where
okay?
would you like it sent?
You guys have my information?
Okay.
Send it. And
I
your
just wanna
doctor,
clarify
and
again,
your doctor is
We are not
corrupt.
refusing to see you.
You are. You just did.
Okay.
You just did refuse to see
Have
me.
a good evening.
You just did refuse
a
to
good
see me.
Look, I'm going to be honest, because of my just overall lack of knowledge of dealing with American health systems and heck, even Australian health system, because I don't really need to deal with that too much because I'm lucky like that, I guess. I'm honestly just going to refrain from commenting any further. But I will ask, what are your thoughts in the comments down below? Here we have a pretty unfun clip with a person who has a supposed service dog, has gone to this gas station. The person who's working there isn't exactly happy with that, says something he probably shouldn't have, and now we have this explosive clip from the owner of the service dog.
Great. So, just when everyone's concerned, this is what happens when someone tells you you can't have your service dog in a gas station. This is my service dog, superly well behaved, with his access card that I showed. This guy likes his job, right? You like your job? I thought you did. That's it. I'm over this shit. You piece of shit. You realize this is on video, right? You like your job. You like your job. You know how much you do. Do you know how? I can because you're in public. I can put you on camera because you're in public. You enjoy this? Have fun, bitch. Have fun. That's a service dog and you're a piece of shit. You're an asshole because I can. And I just showed you that I can. And you can go yourself.
I don't need the recommendation.
You do.
I need the ID.
All you need, there's no such thing as a ID.
No, I need
Guess
the-
what?
I need
Tell
the
me
ID.
again you don't have, tell
I
me you
need
need
the
an
ID.
ID.
I need
There's
the
no
ID.
such thing.
The guy behind the register has blacked experience with dealing with this type of thing ever, because from, like I said, I've said this many times over the years, I am an outsider looking into this type of system in America, and it always confuses me whenever it gets brought up via a clip, and I've looked into it, and I see it's just a weird mess of, you can't really verify if it's a service dog or not, and you can't ask too many questions about outside of, is that a service dog? And that's about it. Not what it does or anything on those lines. You have very heavy restrictions on what you can ask. And obviously this person here doesn't understand that, or maybe they do and they're just being an ass here. I don't know. It's just, yeah, he has no idea what to do in the situation, or is just a dick, and then this person's had a bit of an explosive response to it, which I can't say is not justified. They probably deal with crap like this all the time, but I wouldn't agree with it either. Here we watch as the person behind the camera gets in an argument with the old lady here who claims to not be rude, but then ultimately turns out to be pretty damn rude and ends up in this fun little argument that ultimately goes nowhere.
I wasn't rude.
You were rude. You were saying
shut
please
your mouth, you ugly bitch.
Your God. Oh, now you're bringing God into this. What does your God think about you bullying service people? Huh?
It's none of your business.
None of my business. You're bullying people. They're not at
You
a
know
place
what?
to tell
I'm
you that you're
phoning
mean.
the media on you.
You're phoning out the what?
I'm phoning the media
You're
on
phoning
you.
the media on me.
Absolutely.
Oh, you're phoning the media on me. What did I say to you that makes you feel like you're going to phone the media on me? I'm defending my people.
I live in the area.
I
for
live in the
25
area
years.
too. I live here
No, you
too. My
don't.
mother died in this neighborhood. What made you think I don't live in this area? Is it because I'm not
Nobody looks
white?
like that in this neighborhood.
Nobody looks like this in
There's
this. We are
gays
in the
and
West
seniors.
End.
There's gays and
I'm a
seniors.
gay.
No, you're not.
You're telling me I'm not gay? Are you like seriously? Are you out of your mind? You're gonna look at me and tell me I'm not gay? You're gonna tell me what my sexual orientation?
Prove it.
I'm not entitled. You're not entitled to understanding how I'm gay or not. What I know is you were rude to these people. You were in my space. You almost knocked me over. You're entitled.
And
Okay?
you knocked my card over and everything. I was right here all along.
Because you knocked me over.
Oh. You're trash in my eyes. Trash.
That's good. You know what? A lot of things are trash in your eyes. Doesn't mean that you're correct.
These people are beautiful. I've come here for years and years and years.
I come here for years and years and years too, but I'm
No,
not
you
rude
haven't.
to them.
No, you have not caused other seniors trouble. You're a troublemaker, nothing else.
I'm a troublemaker to you because you're a rude asshole. The seniors in my building, they love me. You know why? Because they're nice people. There's people who are
What a
nice
liar.
seniors,
You're
and then
a
there's
liar.
people like you.
You're
You
a
were
little
rude.
con artist. Con artist.
No, ma'am, I'm not a con artist, and
Yes, you
you're
are
just
a
mean,
con
and
artist.
you're. The fact that you're mean has nothing to do with your
Con
age.
artist.
You were mean when you're young too.
Con
I bet you
artist.
were mean when you were
Con
my age.
artist.
No, I'm not. What did I con out of you?
Con artist.
Are you willingly giving me your
Con
money?
artist.
Is that stealing?
Well,
What
look
am I
at you.
stealing?
Look at you. You've got nothing going for you, lady.
I've got nothing going for me.
No, what you are on the street, you know.
I'm on the street.
Oh,
I've got nothing
absolutely.
going for me.
No, not a thing.
Do you want to see my income tax receipt? Is
You
that
wanna
like you
see
want me
mine?
to prove? You want to prove? You want
I've
me to
got more
prove?
money, dear, and I've worked for 50 years. I've
That's
got
cool.
more money than you'll ever have.
I'm not you're not entitled to my income tax receipt.
Well,
Just
stop talking about it.
You're not entitled to finding out whether I'm gay or
Look
not.
at you.
To the person behind the camera, people who don't want to be reasoned with can't be reasoned with. It is really that simple. Clearly she doesn't want to be reasoned with. She doesn't give enough of a damn to properly actually care about you in this instant here. So as much as you can try to hope that you maybe make this person see the light on the at the end of the tunnel and maybe they become a better person, at this day and age when they're that old, it's very unlikely to say the least. And clearly, she doesn't give a damn. She's going to continue to make up bullcrap to try and spew you into multiple different directions. And it works because you can hear her stumble over the last little bit there when the Karen's like, oh yeah, you talk about your tax receipt. Oh, but I am gay and I don't need to prove that to you. It's like, yeah, it sucks that people are like this, but ultimately this is one of those cases where she doesn't care. She ain't gonna listen to you in any way, shape, or form. You're better off just attempting to move on with your day because this is not going anywhere. In this clip, we got a Karen who's extremely upset that a contractor parked on the street in front of her house.
I can arrange that.
Then do it.
He's blocking the mail.
No, I'm not. It's open.
You don't even get mail. You don't even get mail. Linda.
Sharon, it already has come. I've already gotten their mail. You're trying to make an issue. There's no issue.
No, it's been 2 months, Tracy.
There's not one.
2
Has
months.
anybody parked
2
in front
months.
of your house?
I've parked and I've said nothing and I've been really nice.
Nobody has parked
okay,
in front
if
of
you're
your
not
house.
gonna me to speak, then it's fine.
No, because you're
he
being
wanted to go off on me.
unreasonable.
No, you told me you were gonna go get. You told me you were gonna go get your gun.
I heard he put you on speaker, and I heard all of your language. And that is,
I didn't say
you
that.
don't treat
No,
people that way.
I told you don't.
Treat people that way.
No,
He's
okay,
parked
what did
here,
I
you're
say?
not hurting anything.
What did I say?
You said your mother.
No, I did not.
Yeah, I'm gonna
just
park
now.
I'm gonna
Just now when you got in my face.
Because you're grabbing my stuff and touching it.
Face on my property.
I wasn't on your property.
Calm down.
This is the street,
Calm down.
and you were touching my stuff.
Calm down.
Yeah, well, you're blocking where my like this is my only parking place.
No, this isn't.
You have all this and all that.
Okay.
No, wait, Tracy, I'll just park my cars here. I'll tell my friends. I'll leave the trash. I won't be a good neighbor, okay? If your contractors don't want to be good neighbors, then that's fine. That's just perfectly fine.
Nobody's been rude.
I'm a good neighbor.
Nobody's left a mess. We have been nothing but good and kind
No, they
neighbors
left
to
a
you.
bunch of dirt.
If
I
you
cleaned
had
up
guests
earlier.
at your house and you needed parking, your people are allowed to park.
No, I
anywhere in front of their
understand
house.
that.
So if
I understand that, but they're not allowed to be rude to me, and he was rude when I asked nice. I'm done.
But you are being You're being unreasonable. This has been here for 2 hours. And he's putting
all I
stuff in
did
it for
is
me,
ask
for us, for our house.
Okay, and your house is right there.
Absolutely.
If my
Absolutely, but
contractor
guess
was
what?
working, I wouldn't come over and have
Oh
him
my
dumped
gosh.
here.
Okay, but you're being
It's
it's
Whatever,
going to be
Tracy.
here for a couple of hours. That's it.
That's fine.
But listen,
What
you do
wasn't
not need to
fine
treat
was the
anybody
manner
else.
in which he treated me. And I will handle it legally, and it's fine.
Legally?
He has a license. It can be reported in California. My best friends are contractors.
Hey.
They build high rises.
Hey.
Let's step back and think about what you're arguing about. Somebody
I'm
is
not
parked
arguing about
on,
anything.
No, listen. But this is what you're arguing about.
Okay, first of all, he has no mask on. He's working, and he shouldn't be. He should be
Okay.
working.
Where's your mask?
My mask, I sell them, and they're in the
Hold on.
house.
Let's get back on track. What you're getting so upset about.
I don't need an arbitrator, okay?
But
I
you
got
do.
a federal arbitrator to the Port of Long Beach, okay, Tracy? I don't need some dude to tell me who I am, what I am. And when I asked nicely, do you mind, would you please move your truck?
Where's he gonna put it?
If he would, right here, in front of your house.
Oh my. No, but then you'd get upset that he's too close
Why?
to the stop sign. Because
Why?
you've told my family members
No, I have
that
not.
have come. No, leave.
No, I have
leave.
not. Don't put words
There,
in my
no.
mouth. I'm done.
Okay, have a good day. You just
I will handle it.
don't let it
I
ruin
will
your
handle
day
it.
that
He
we
has-
are putting our
He has
stuff
no
here.
license on this truck. I will handle it, Tracy.
Okay, okay.
If he's gonna be a dick to me, I asked nicely. I came over.
Do,
and I
do,
said,
do me a favor. Do me a favor. Call Corona PD.
I don't need to call Crow.
Well, if it's such an issue with my license, let them come. Then let them come.
I will go to the state.
The state. Oh.
They have a lot of going on. They're not going to worry about a trailer being parked in front of somebody's house that their trash is going into.
Nothing to do with the
Oh, your hurt feelings?
But it has to do
Okay,
with the manner in which you talked back at me. When I asked so nicely, I came over and I said, would it be okay? I only have one parking place. I do have
But you don't ever have somebody. There's never
Yes,
any
I
other
do,
cars
Tracy.
here.
You don't see it.
Never. I'm home all day. I don't go anywhere because my kids are getting homeschooled right now. I never see, other than your brother who parks right here.
My
I
brother
never.
doesn't have
I
a
know,
car.
but that's the only people I ever see. I only ever see
Well,
that
that's all
car.
you've seen.
But I've been here for 7
just
years
had
and
a
I never
vendor
see
meeting
cars
2
at your
weeks
house.
ago.
So you're
the same girl was
it's not
gonna
real.
come over and pick samples up to take to
And look
India
at you have a
for
beautiful
hospital.
park right there, get her stuff, and she leaves.
Tracy, I
Park right
really
here.
don't need
Park
you
right
to
here.
tell me where
No,
I can
but
park
I know,
in
but you're
my
making
house.
like
Now,
this
keep in
huge
mind, this is
thing.
my house, okay? That is your house.
Yeah,
That's
but this-
all I was saying. And I asked him nicely until he got in my face.
This is a public street, and he's not blocking a driveway.
Just
He's
leave
not
it.
blocking
I already said leave it.
So my initial thoughts on this was like, why didn't the contractor just park on in front of the house that he's doing work on? But then we hear later on in this clip, according to the neighbor, according to the person whose house is having contracted work done, she's complained about her family parking near the stop sign that's on her side of the road before. So I guess it's understandable why the contractor parked there in the first place. And secondly, it's on the street. It's not on the nature strip, it's not on the footpath, and it's not in front of your driveway or on it. In most terms, you really can't do shit about it. You can complain about it, but unless it's a big, massive truck that is there continuously, like something that's there consistently, I don't think there's really literally anything you can do about it. Because on the technicalities, and I did research this, the footpath out to the street is, whilst technically you should be the one maintaining it in some places, it is not your property, it is under the municipality of the city or whatever you live at. It's public property, effectively. Either way, a funny ass argument over this, and she was losing her mind. I find it funny how she tried to pull the mask argument at some point. It's like, oh, he's not even wearing a mask. It's like, honey, you're not either. The fuck you want about this mask thing? If you're not wearing one, you're gonna complain about someone else not wearing one when they're doing garden work, I'm assuming, based upon the big fat trailer for probably garden-related shenanigans, any form of foliage and crap. It's just like, why? It's a convoluted mess that what was the point having a 5-minute argument over a vehicle that's probably only going to be parked there for a few hours that day? Yeah? I don't know. In this next clip, we got a Karen who gets caught out on a lie whilst on the call with the cops.
Stop lying. It hits your car. I have not hit your car. What are you calling, the cops? Great. I hope they come. Thank you. I'll be here. Scary.
God damn, how quickly she went inside after she realized her neighbor that she was trying to call the cops on has come outside. She's like, oh, I'm gonna go inside now, so yep, cool, bye. That was so fast. It's clear that she's lying out of her fucking ass and she doesn't want the cops to know otherwise. But truth be told, if the cops choose to actually deal with this and get there and they find that you're lying, you're gonna have a very good day, ain't gonna lie. Well, a bad day, but good day for us. In gathering guess of what happened prior to this clip, I'm going to guess that a kid almost got ran over by the people skating around the skate park, and so the parents thought it was a bright idea to go off at the kids that almost ran them over, even though it's not entirely their fault. And then someone loses their mind a little.
Don't do that.
Wasn't gonna hit him.
Don't do that.
That was the whole point he was saying, is that the kid almost got hit.
It don't matter.
It doesn't
matter.
I never said that, bro. I never said that, bro. I never said he hit him right on me. I said he needs to watch where he's going like everybody else.
It don't matter.
Yes, he does, bro.
Watch where you going.
I am, son. Son. Forward, son. Shut the f*** up, boy. Hey, amen.
Skate park 1, skateboard 0. I mean, it's very interesting to see the kid just absolutely lose it at this, but it's honestly decent also to know that, okay, let them walk away and then throw my skateboard towards the location where there's no one currently, so I don't hurt anyone with my rage. Wild. Here we have a pair of whom I assume are roof inspectors, or at least one of them's a roof inspector and the other guy is just there to give second opinions. I'm assuming. I'm not 100% sure how this works. I'm gathering this is probably something to do with some form of claim from weather damage, yada yada yada. We're moving along from that section. Basically, this guy who's behind the camera wasn't exactly happy with how the Ben behind in front of the camera treated the last house and how he lied on his report about there being not being wind damage on the roof. And well, he isn't quite happy with that. Here's a clip.
Hey Ben, bro, here's the thing. If everything happens according to the books and ethically, there's no reason to get upset about being videoed.
Yeah, well, I don't consent
Hey,
to being videoed.
Ben, it's a one-party state. Look, here's the other thing. You and I were just on a roof in Arrington. We agreed that there was wind damage. You filed in the report that there was no damage at all, and I didn't video you. I gave you the benefit of the doubt. I had good faith in you, and you abused that. So I'm not doing this again, and I would love to get a new adjuster out, someone that'll actually do their job ethically and according to code, because I'm not going back and forth with you on this, Ben. I did this once, and they're closing the claim. So now we got to get an engineer out, because you lied to me, and you lied on your report. If you were doing things right, you wouldn't have a problem with being videoed. Because if you have nothing to hide, you wouldn't mind it being on record.
Oh, I have nothing to hide.
Then why do you care?
Consent to be videoed, so-
I don't need your consent, Ben. It's a one-party state. That's tough. If you want to get in your truck and kick rocks, you can.
I'm about to.
Sweet. Thanks so much for your time.
You bet.
Yes, sir.
Well, it looks like we're going to be postponing this.
We'll get a new adjuster out.
Yeah, we don't consent to being videoed, and he's...
And we don't need your consent, Ben. Again, if you're doing everything right and according to the books, we wouldn't need to do this.
Again,
Because when you lie on your last report with the last homeowner...
Schedule this, but we're not going to be videoed.
So, okay, so my farmer's agent is on his way here.
Okay.
So
cool.
Why don't you guys just wait for a second?
That'd be great. And then we can have a third party here too, to make sure everything, because I don't understand the difference between a State Farm employee and a video camera.
Until the camera's put up, I'm done.
Ben, if you did everything ethically and according to code and according to state law, I wouldn't need to video you.
Ben, don't leave. The guy's coming. Ben, don't leave.
It honestly
Be in the
is
truck,
a blessing.
Look, Ben, you probably did about the second worst thing you could have done in front of this camera, and that is to simply just walk away because now you're being recorded. Like, there's so many other ways you could handle this in a far better manner, and this is the way you chose to handle by like, oh, nope, I'm not doing this. I don't consent to being recorded, even though it's a one-party state, as well as the fact that I'm on a street that's out in public, so I'm going to be recorded anyway, and there's nothing I can do about that. I still don't agree to this, and I'm not doing my job now. Sorry, but that's just what it is. I don't like being recorded. It's just like such a silly thing to do. Out of everything you could have done to alleviate the situation, whether just to do the roof inspection correctly, and then this clip would have probably never gotten out there, because then he's like, okay, fine, you do it properly, cool beans, I guess. And then furthermore to that, I wouldn't be too surprised if this gets you in a bit of trouble, considering this is probably going to get a fair bit of attention. So good job, Ben. Good job. You might need to go searching for a new one, but for some reason or another, this person decided to start recording in a bit of a public meeting. Whilst she's doing that, a pair of people weren't exactly happy about that and decides to try and hit her and snatch her phone out of her hand and breaks it. Here's what happens.
Turn it around.
Don't touch me.
I have it on video.
And now she's recording us too.
We're in a public space.
You're not the victim.
Consequences. It's okay, sweetie. You can assault somebody. It's okay.
She's a victim. She should be in cuffs already.
Susan Swander.
The one who just lied and said she didn't touch her.
I hope you took the effort to potentially, I don't, like, push charges or something? I don't know. It's just a sucky situation. The police officer clearly isn't trying to figure out the problems properly and just seems to be just like, oh yeah, and believing the other person that's there a part of that story. It sucks. Also, though, the other person could get in a bit of trouble for just directly lying when, well, the recording shows that that person's also right next to the Karen, and I don't know, it's just a bit of a sticky situation. It's very, very unfortunate, and hopefully you get your way. This first clip, we've got an angry old lady who wants you to get off your own lawn.
From these people, you have permission from these
we'll
people
leave in a bit.
who live on your stand.
This is my family. This is my family's house.
Don't give me that.
Grandma, we'll leave in a bit. I love your hair, by the way.
You live here,
Hey, bro,
then
I'm
you
out.
wouldn't be.
Yeah,
What are
I'll
you
see you guys later.
smoking?
We got the show.
God damn it.
Mirrors.
What are you?
You can be in here. Whoa, Karen. Hey, Karen. Karen.
Are you all about?
Karen, relax.
Act like
Karen, relax. We got
What
it.
are you about?
Look.
Gee, she must have truly nothing to really be doing that day, which is probably exactly what it is because she's most likely retired, but Jesus Christ. Calm down. Just because there are kids living in a certain house doing some wacky things that you may not understand doesn't mean they don't live there. This one confuses me a lot. In this next we've got an angry Karen who parks in front of someone's bike with a big ass SUV. Not her.
There's reserved parking spots.
No, you don't.
Hey, can you help me?
Oh my
God, she's crazy.
We have parking spots here, so.
Okay, well, I'll gladly take up 2 from now on.
Somewhere else.
I don't need to. I haven't registered
all
here.
the way over there.
Go
I don't
away.
need to.
Please go. It's the cops,
Here's the cops right here.
Good.
The cop telling her if she parks in front of my bike again, I can have it towed, and if she touches my car again, she was going to be arrested. She stomped off like a child.
Oh, sure, she stomped off like a child, eh? Did she casually cause an earthquake or two? I'm sorry. Hey, I'm slightly overweight. I can make these type of jokes. Do you want proof? I'm not giving it to you. This is funny anyway. She's like, she just wanted to be a massive nuisance, park in front of someone's bike for some dumb reason, and then when she gets told off for doing it, she's like, she just loses her mind over it. It'd be funny as hell. This next clip, we got a Karen who went all entitled when she was attempting to get a SIM card for a phone or something. Yeah?
Okay, perfect. I'm going to call and talk to her tomorrow because this is the worst service I've ever had. And I've been with Verizon. I was with Verizon for 5 years, so I've never had customer service like this. You can if you want to. I'm sorry, what? Was I talking to you?
Doesn't matter.
Have you been standing here?
Yeah.
Do you have any clue what's going on?
I do.
Shut up.
Can you leave?
How about no?
I can call the cops.
I don't care who you call.
Okay.
Because
Would you
literally,
like me to call the police?
all I sat there and said was that I'm going to call her tomorrow because this is terrible. When literally I said I could go to another carrier because I've done this before. All they did was hand me SIM cards. You say, and you could. Like, that's bad customer service. That's not.
And you're not listening to me.
Sir, whenever you don't work here and I'm not talking to you.
I'm trying to give you your options. You're not accepting what we can do. Go ahead.
You speak when spoken to.
Go ahead.
Like I said. Anyways.
I'm giving you your options. So the number for customer service.
That's right. He's addressing the customer that he's speaking to first. Let me show you how this works. Can you please come in here and address this talking to me? Thank you. I absolutely cannot because I was speaking to you and you need to step out of my way because literally standing in front of me and trying to be rude is not necessary.
Back up.
Hey,
how you want to handle it? Huh? She talking to my white big dog.
He wasn't shit talking.
Huh? She talking me, partner.
Absolutely.
Huh?
Standing
She talking
in
me,
front of
boss.
me, telling me as if I'm not standing here.
Huh?
Let's go. But I'm going to address Ashley. Is that her name?
Yes, ma'am.
Because all I did was come in here and ask you for SIM cards, and your attitude was completely shitty. And then you sitting here trying to tell me about my attitude.
We're not able to.
I did after you told me about my attitude. You're not my father nor my husband. I don't need your opinion. And then to come step right in front of me as if I'm not speaking and I was addressing him. Get some business about yourself.
No.
You have to piss on yourself.
No, talk.
You were the one being incredibly disrespectful that entire time to both of them. He did nothing to you.
Don't care. I
He
was
did
talking
neither
to him.
one of them. He's trying to help you and he won't listen.
He wasn't helping me. He wasn't listening to me because
He
from the
was.
time I
He was
walked in
trying
here,
to-
he tried to tell me that I ordered a phone I didn't.
You were the one not
So like I
listening
said,
to his help. Who are you?
And you see, people like this is why we cannot have nice things in our society. I love how her husband just comes in, or boyfriend, or whoever the I think it's a husband, comes in and then starts going like, oh, you talking shit about my wife? Oh, you talking shit about my wife? Acting all fucking tough when his wife was the one who started all this bullshit. Like, calm the fuck down, man. You got all of this shit, and you got all your protein in your chest and lack the fucking brain power to know when your wife's being a fucking idiot. But here we have a person who has gotten their nails done, and to them it's a bad job, so they refuse to actually pay for the nails themselves. So in response, none of the staff members, including potentially the owner/manager of this store, refuse to let this Karen leave. Let's watch the clip. I'll talk more about this after.
Do not touch me.
Okay, wait.
Do not touch me. Don't let me come in.
Shut up.
Let me out of your fucking shop. This is horrible. She did a horrible job and she won't fix
She's
it.
very happy and then she look at the whole colors. She not happy the color and And then she said, I do a
Let me-
very
I'm
bad
just
job,
shocked.
everything. And then she
I
was
will pay you
running, you know, when she
50%,
wanted
but I have to go
money.
get these redone
And then
now.
she very
You didn't
loud,
even
and then
finish my
she went,
toenail.
she hit me, and then she said,
I did not hit you. You hit
everybody
me.
said, I have a
Yeah, you
camera.
hit me, okay?
Yeah, because you won't let me
I have
out of
a
here.
video.
Shut up.
You shut up!
You shut up.
You shut up!
You hear her, ma?
You.
Don't talk anymore, okay? You shut up!
You
You shut up!
You shut up.
Don't hit me, okay?
You shut up. You shut up.
What are you doing?
You shut up.
No.
Yeah.
Say why?
Shut up.
You shut up!
One name before, now we change the name, and then the same the play, okay? And you come soon, the boss for please, help me please. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, yeah, thank you, yeah. Yeah, chẳng cứ lại là
Yeah, do you see this? That's for you.
Yeah, tại nó không có, I have the camera, I have the camera.
Yeah, guess what? You started screaming at me. When I asked you to fix my nail, you would not fix my nail.
What for fix?
They're all different lengths. This is
Hey,
fucked. It has
no, no,
bubbles in
before, when
it.
you
You
come
guys
in-
didn't even finish my
No, no.
toes.
The color look like that, are you one?
It looks horrible.
Not very
Look
good.
at this.
Yes, very nice nail.
No,
okay?
it's
Because you're the
horrible.
one to pay, and then you say like that, okay?
No, I said I'll pay you 50%.
No.
Unless you want to fix it. They're
No.
all different
Hey.
lengths.
Don't say that! You liar! You don't touch me!
Don't touch me. Do not touch me.
Big
Touch
mouth! Hey! Don't look back.
You want to go?
Yeah, I don't want to go. I want to get the money. Because I'm sorry.
And that's what
Yo,
you can have.
okay?
For your shit nails that I have to go get redone.
You go back to Vancouver. Don't go to the back. Okay? You back girl. Okay?
Yeah, everyone will know not to come to your fucking establishment ever again.
I don't want you to come back. Okay? But you very back
Nobody in
girl.
Shellac will ever come
Okay?
back.
You very back girl. You very, when you come
You
here.
don't scream at people when they want you to fix something. You say, okay, I will fix it for you. It looks like shit. Yeah, okay. There's bubbles in here.
What a bubble?
There's a bubble right
I
there.
don't see that. You liar. Bubble.
Yeah, you can't even read. You can't even read.
Because you.
So of course you can't see the bubble. Can you
Huh?
see this? Can you see this?
There.
It's all
The
smudged.
white, not bubble.
You can't even
Okay?
fix it.
Because you don't want to pay.
Why
I
don't you just
that.
say fix it? Why don't you
I
just
think
fix
already.
it?
I told the top
No,
already.
there's still a
I don't want that.
bubble.
You like sit down, please. Sit down, please. Huh? Sit down. Chị
You
đâu
sit
quá?
down, little lady.
No. This is a story for you. I never sit down. Go sit down.
Yeah, I can say it. You're crazy. That's not even a thing. In Canada, we go like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Canada not look and run. Okay? Just you.
I asked you to fix my nail and you
Yeah.
wouldn't.
I said I fixed already.
It's not fixed. It's Can you see? You can't see. That's why. Maybe you shouldn't do nails anymore if you can't see.
I let you know. I serve it for
Maybe you should do your
100,000
nails if you
customers. Okay?
can't see.
Not for you like that. Okay? I serve it for 100,000 customers. Okay?
Fucking year and a half to
Okay?
finish them.
And not you like that. You pay and then you run. Not easy. Okay? I need the bullet coming. Okay? You need to pay. Police, you need to pay. Không phải police.
I said, fix it or I'm not paying.
Người của hắn số
And you won't
ai
fix
phải dùng
it.
quần áo.
You won't fix my nail. I'm not paying. You're not gonna fix it.
Đi giường đấy.
No.
I don't open the door. I'm waiting. Hey! Hey! Yeah! Hey! No, đi giường lấy. Đi giường lấy giải quyết camera. Đi giường lấy.
You just assaulted me. You just assaulted me.
You big mouth! Shut up the mouth!
Help. Help.
Ở ngoài phim nữa này. I wait now. I wait in the police coming, okay?
Quay vào con again.
Dừng lấy tiền cái luôn chị dừng lấy. Lấy con đi bắn nè. Số máy là gì? No. Hey.
Đọc số.
Nhanh lấy đọc số là gì? Vô. 604.
Let me out. You
604.
can't keep people.
Sit down lên.
No.
604 là mấy nữa tối nay mình nhớ số không Tuấn?
This is a very interesting one because a lot of people like there's a lot of weird clarifications around US law when it comes down to this exact type of incident here, especially considering the fact it heavily varies state by state. So a lot of people are pointing out the fact that this is false imprisonment and things along those lines, and technically, depending on the state, this could be counted as that, but also technically, depending on the state, no. So, state laws, as I said, will vary state by state. It can change a lot, but most stores have outlines on what a store can do when stopping and searching customers when it comes to them potentially shoplifting stuff. These laws are sometimes called a shopkeeper's privilege laws. These laws generally allow store personnel to detain a person temporarily if there is a reason to suspect that person for shoplifting. For instance, store personnel might have the right to stop someone after witnessing suspicious activity in person or using a security camera. And here, in this case here, we have a clear evidence that this person has gotten work done on her nails by the store here and she refuses to pay. So that's shoplifting there. She's stealing the labor that was done to turn her nails into what it is. So in theory, they can stop her from leaving the store. But there's two big asterisks that come along with this one. First off, they should be immediately trying to call the police when it comes down to this incident. The moment that they have to stop someone from leaving, they should already be either, if they're in a mall, getting security guards to come and handle this, or, in this case here, should be getting police to come on the scene as soon as possible. Secondly, they can't use more force than what is necessary to hold the person until the police arrive. That's a very big classification here. They can only do so much. All they can do is to stop the person from leaving if they have actual proof that, yeah, they've stolen something. And, well, we have it here. But again, a very big clarification here. They can't use much force to it. It's literally just simply stopping them from leaving the store. And clearly here, depending on your own opinions, there's more force than necessary being used in this clip to keep the Karen inside the store. It's very interesting to say the least. And because the laws are so heavily state per state, this could be entirely illegal what they're doing here if they're in a wrong state, or it could be perfectly fine. And this also will lead to a lot of you guys are going to have different opinions when it comes to a situation like this. But when it comes down to it, it's like, ultimately, this is something where you would better off talking to a lawyer to find out like the legalities of this clip here. But from what we know, she's gotten her nails done. She refuses to pay for the nails, the labor that was done to create her nails, as well as the product that was used to create her nails, because she believes they weren't done correctly. She asked them to be fixed and they wouldn't do that, which is a very interesting choice to say the least. And now, because of that, she refuses to pay for the nail work that was done. So in theory, she's now stealing because there's been products and stuff used to create her nails, as well as someone's time and effort and labor that was done here. So she still should be paying, even if it's been a bad job. It's very interesting overall to look at this one. And again, I will make this 100% clear. This varies state by state massively. Some of them have very clear rules that they can't do this. Only a manager has some of them have it. Only a manager or an owner of the store can possibly do this. But even in some cases, you can't exactly force the person to stay in the building. But then there's other cases where yes, they can do this, but they can't apply too much, more force than what is necessary to keep the customer there until the police arrive. It's very interesting to say the least. I am quite curious to hear what you guys think about this clip though, because it's a very... This person behind the camera is calling out someone's very entitled parking in the middle of the road.
I am so sick and tired of these people on Elite Drive just thinking it's okay to just park your car there in the middle of the road while there is traffic and other people waiting for them. Why is this okay? Where are the cops now? Is this okay? You think this is okay to just leave it in the middle of the street with traffic backed up like that? There's a side road right there. There's a parking spot right there. You can't stop and park in the middle of the street like that. That's so rude and disrespectful to everybody else around you. I hope you get a ticket.
This is the type of entitled person who is not willing to take a bit of a walk just so they can get a legitimate parking space. Nope, the world belongs to them. The world is their oyster, and that means they can park in the middle of a road, building up traffic just to go do what they want and not come back in any timely fashion. I would like to see more of this, people just calling out others for just stuff like this. But also, be careful about it. You never know when someone has a bit of a loose screw. This Karen's upset that whilst at the dog park, one of the other dogs decided to drink out of the same water bowl that her dog was drinking out of and was also taking her dog's ball. In the clip we can see those two dogs are kind of playful to each other and having a ball, but hey, the Karen wasn't having it, so here's the clip.
You look good and you're healthy. But you're talking of a little dog? What are you going to get, a wage dog and see if they're over 35 pounds?
No, I expect people to have respect for others.
We do, but you're
We
not
have
showing
respect, and you're telling
You're the
us
one who didn't show respect.
You're telling
You
us
pick
to
up-
shut up. Don't tell me to shut up.
Shut up.
I'm filming you right now.
Go ahead.
Listen, we all get along. These dogs are non-aggressive. And if you have a very beautiful dog, you're very pretty, but why are you so difficult?
Because you Hispanic assholes come
I'm
in
not
here
Hispanic.
and think you
I'm
know
American.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm American, and I was born in America. So you're a racist, stupid white woman.
You're goddamn right. By the way, the woman who's filming this, her dog comes in, drinks out of my dog's water, takes her ball, runs around. She doesn't say a word.
It's a park. It's a dog park.
It's a free world.
Where is my dog supposed to drink water from?
Get your lazy ass going. There's 3 bowls of water right there. You can. They need to be filled up. Fill them up.
She really showed her true colors there by saying, oh, you Hispanic people. It's like, like, I don't get some people like this that just have to always equate everything to the race of that person. And it's even funnier when they get that so ridiculously wrong on the same note. Here we have a conflict between a pair of Macca's workers, or actually, I'm sorry, that's Australian, a pair of McDonald's workers, which has seemingly reached its boiling point.
I let you see me stock and clean with that rag. Because Tonka sees me stock and clean with that rag. You weren't here yesterday night. The other night, I did that.
I was here last
Don't tell me what I don't do. I cleaned your store and you were sitting in your car.
No, Chrisanta, it's fine because the other
Tonight I'm gonna clean what I do and restock and wipe off the rag every night. What I do every night. I do that every night. You want to leave it too? Go ahead.
I'm supposed to leave that too.
You gotta kill my money. I got 2 kids. Go ahead.
Okay, what does that matter? That doesn't. I don't care. Like, what? Do I have to have kids to leave early? Because the other night, but I had to do like 7 different things because Santa let Justin leave early, and I had to pick up.
Okay, listen to me. I had to leave early. Without me, he said it can be too many people here. Yes, love. You're not doing nothing. He said, why he can.
So you're saying I have to stay an extra hour to do everything, but Jessica gets to leave early? Santa, that don't make sense.
Yes, very the cosmic. Forget it. I don't want to hear nothing really the cosmic.
Okay, I got 2 kids. I can't say you twice. I'm telling you the truth. I got 2 kids.
Are you going to answer this?
I do my job. Just don't bring my name up.
Are you going to answer the customers?
No, I'm not. Because I'm picking up every come here. I let you see me stock and clean with and everybody in the store. Don't you ever bring my kids up in your mouth.
That's what you're
in
saying.
your life.
You're literally saying
in your life. In your life.
I'm not saying.
Do you understand?
Okay, first of all, I didn't say anything.
Don't you bring my kids up.
I didn't say
in your life.
I didn't say anything
in your life.
about this.
I gotta go.
Okay, go then. I didn't say anything.
You want to go home? Don't bring my name up or my kid's name in your mouth. Clean the stove. You want to clean? Go home. Don't bring my kids up.
Bro,
They
what
do.
I'm saying
They
is,
good. They better than you. They live better than you. I'm here at the stove. When I come in, I clean, I stop. When I leave, I clean, I stop. Leave me alone and don't bring my children up.
what I'm saying,
My life, I'll put my life before my kids. I will bitch over my kids.
I had to pick up your slack because you left.
Look, everything about this aside, you should, like, just the person bringing up the other person's family issues and stuff that does not involve them or involve their workplace in any way, shape, or form is just unnecessarily petty and honestly just disgusting to a certain degree. It's like, cool, yeah, she has family, they might have issues or whatever you're trying to use against them for that, but that is completely unrelated to this conflict you two are having at work, and furthermore to that, that is just outright stupid. Like, you don't do that. That's no-go. This clip's got a funny story attached to it because imagine just going home to your mother after you got some coffee from the local store. You brought home her creams because, you know, she requested that you bring the creams to her and let her put the creams in herself. And, you know, because you took 4 creamers from this store, the guy behind the register decided to grab out a big long stick and attempt to hit me with it. You're crazy. The story seems insane, but here's the clip. Here's what actually happened.
Because I tried to take 4 creamers. Nah, bitch, don't try to hide your face now. You try to get mad? Yep, I don't give a what you gotta say. Yeah. Look at him, y'all. He just hit my phone. He just hit my phone. You going to jail. You just assaulted me. You going to jail. You going to jail. You going to jail. He mad because I tried to take 4 creamers. 4 creamers out the store for my coffee. Me and my mom got coffee. He tried to make me put all my creamers in here. You slow, and I'm calling the police. You just assaulted me, bitch. Don't try to record me. You just hit me. I got it all on camera, you dumbass bitch. He just hit me with a stick. Yes, him right there. Because I tried to take 4 creamers for my coffee. My mama at the house, and she don't like me putting creamer in her coffee, so she asked me to bring it to the house. I took 4 creamers. If I'm lying, I'm dying right now. He hit me with a stick, bro. I swear to God. So I'm stealing. So I got it all on camera.
Now, of course, I do have to clarify, that might not be the true story to this one, because again, we don't know what happened prior to the person bringing out their phone, and as we can see, the person behind the counter didn't bring out their phone after they attempt to whack her phone with a stick, and then he brings out his phone to continue this mess, and it's... wow. Didn't know I'd be seeing that today, a guy behind the register have a big, long-ass stick. Oh, what, does he get robbed all the time or something? Like, why does he have a stick that big just back there, ready to swat at customers at a moment's notice? What do you guys think? Comments down below. Next, we have a fun clip where there seems to be some road rage going on.
Though it's not about did you hit me though. It's not about did you. No, I'm not having a bad day, sweetheart. It's about the fact that you came on my side, boo, and then you had the nerve to push your head that way. Okay, baby, learn how to drive, boo. If you was on a driver's ed test, you would be done. If you was on a driver's ed test, baby, you would be done, boo. You would be done, boo. They would have failed you. They would have failed you. Okay, on the driver's ed test, they don't tell you to do that when you're in. I'm not mad, baby. I'm not mad. I love you. I love you. I love it. I love it. Have a good one. Learn to drive that big ass truck, though.
When all's well, it ends well, right? Love how that ended. Just the casual. It's just like, no, I'm not mad. I love you. And then suddenly she reciprocates the entire feeling of that situation, which is just like, huh. That's cool. Great way to end this one. As well as a sly comment about you better learn how to drive that big truck. Here we have a 40-year-old Kevin who decides to get himself involved in going off at a bunch of kids at the skate park.
You want me to go over there? I'll get the police to come over here and escort you off his property. Alright? Just because you're acting like a big boy in front of these guys that can skate, don't. He can film it all he wants.
Film what?
I don't care. Go ahead, act like a clown in front of him.
I'm not a clown.
And I'll call them over here and escort you
Not
off the
in the
property.
circus. I'm not a clown. Clowns belong in the circus. I'm not a clown. Please don't talk about it.
And act your age.
I might.
I hear you say what I heard you say before. I'll grab you by your shirt and drag you
Nah,
away.
you won't touch me.
You want to bet?
Yeah.
And I'll do it in front of these guys too, with him filming it.
Oh, you can do it in front of my baby.
Excuse me?
You can do it in front of my baby.
You're a little idiot.
I'm a little idiot.
Yes, you are.
But did
Get
I
your
go
roller
to
skateboard
college?
and get some wheels and trucks on that thing.
Yeah, get some
Stop being
wheels.
a little clown.
Oh, and get a bigger dick.
What's that? What's that?
What?
What is that?
I thought
thought you could hear me.
Say it again, you little punk.
I'm a little punk. Says the one who's messing with a 14-year-old, and what are you, 37?
Actually, I'm 40. And I have no problem people messing with you.
Oh, if you touch me, I swear to God.
You swear to God.
I will get my
You
gang
will
on
definitely
you.
swear to God.
I will get my gang on you, bro.
Your gang? What do y'all do? Steal my milk money? These guys don't give two about you.
Yeah.
You're a joke.
Oh, I think you're a joke, old man.
I don't get son.
I'm not your son, bro.
You got that right.
Well, you're a little idiot. Yeah, you're a grown adult talking shit to a kid. What does that make you? Like, seriously, do you not think about these type of things? It's like, it's a genuine question. Like, what does it go through a 40-year-old's mind to think it's a cool idea to talk shit towards a 14-year-old kid? Like, seriously. Especially considering that you're probably not related in any way, shape, or form. You probably barely know the kid. You're just there going off of them because they did something you didn't like, and you think it's the brightest idea to talk mad shit to a kid, which is just a bit ridiculously stupid, ain't gonna lie to you, buddy. This Karen quickly finds out that flight attendants aren't taking none of your BS anymore.
You better back up. You better back up. You better back up. You better back up. Because I did not disrespect you. Do me a favor. Call the police right now. B16. You will never run up on me. I didn't do anything to you. Call the police. Oh, I'm fine, honey. I don't need no help. She is not going to run up on me. She's going to be escorted out this building. That's what's going to happen.
I mean, what else do you expect? They probably have had to deal with this every day for like the past years, decades, God knows how long. So of course it's going to get to the point where it's just like, no, we're not doing this. You can just go now. I don't need you here. I can just get you kicked off the plane. That's be that because you're just not being a nice person. Get out of here. Skedaddle. Skadoodle.
I'm just asking you, can you please, can you step back?
I just want to say one thing from right here.
Understood, but stay back
I am
that
so
way.
sorry for the way I talked to you. You did not deserve that.
I appreciate
lost my
that.
temper. I rebuilt a lot of things. You did not deserve all those words. You're not those things, okay? And I'm very sorry for that. You did not deserve that. I could have handled that better. I apologize.
I appreciate that.
Thank you. So something about police.
You know, there's something you don't see in civilization that often. Someone actually apologizing for their actions. My God. In this next clip, we got a Karen who wants her phone fixed as possible. Fixed as possible, as fast as possible.
We're closed.
I need my phone fixed today.
I can't. We're closed. I don't have enough time.
I can't go without my phone. How much you want? I'll pay you whatever you want. What you need?
It's not about money.
I'll pay you extra for your time.
It's not about.
I need my phone. I can't go without it.
We don't. What kind of phone is it? We don't even have the screen for it. I can't do this tonight. I'm sorry.
You have to do it. I cannot fuck my phone.
I can't.
You have to fix my phone. I can't my phone.
I don't have that screen. It's impossible.
Well, call and get one. I don't care what you gotta do. Phone fixed.
Monday is the earliest.
No, Monday. I can't wait. Go.
You have to leave. I'm sorry. And
No,
take
I'm
your.
not leaving. You pissed me
You
off.
have to.
Gotta love how at the end of the clip she decides to punch over the cup of something. I don't know what that would be in there. Probably maybe tips or something. And then just walks out the door without taking her phone, leaving it there, even though she needs her phone now. Ah, some people. In this next clip, we got a guy who has been asked to leave the plane multiple times by the pilot but refuses to do so. So they escalate it and get the cops involved.
I'm not. This is not a back and forth. I don't need nobody else. I don't need nobody else. We're not going to go back and forth. We're not going to go back and forth. We have an investigation now. Now you have to talk to the police. We need to get up out the seat and we need to exit. You can record. Yes, you can do all that. You can take pictures. You've been asked to move from the pilot off the plane multiple times.
What crime have I?
They have called the police. You can move from the plane.
Respectfully, I'm asking what crime I.
You're not being respectful. We're asking.
Y'all don't have connection.
You're not asking
Do you?
get up off the plane.
Okay. I was just trying to get the connection sheet for everyone. So.
disturbance on the plane. Are you with the flight attendant? Okay, so let's go. Let's go. Get off the plane, sir. Just go. I need you to get up. You're not listening. You're not flying, so get up. Man, get up. Go. Get off the plane. You're not flying on this plane. Get up. No, are you gonna make this real easy? We're trying to be civil with you. Okay. So there you go. Yes, you have. 31 sends additional unit down here at KCA. You gotta get off the plane, sir. You're getting off the plane. What crime did I commit? There's 100 people waiting on you, man. You did just last time. No, you didn't. What did I do? You've been asked to get off the plane. Get off the plane. You've been asked to get off the plane. So get off the plane. You don't need no reason. Get off the plane.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, buddy. At this point, if it says no, it's over with. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. You got kicked off.
All I did was I asked you whether I could see up Then you got up again. No, you didn't. There's no more faster than that. Don't know what there was almost no
I genuinely just see it as this. You could have just gone the simple solution of this route. Yes, it's annoying that you may have to delay your plane flight at the simplest situations, but you could have left the first time. This problem probably could have solved itself. Like, they might, like, depending on how this problem occurred in the first place, you might have just been put onto a different flight. But no, you have to sit there and go, no, I'm not leaving the plane. I'm going to cause a massive issue to the point where you have to get multiple police officers to force me to leave the plane. Oh my god, I am so entitled that I must be on this very plane. Bro, I see it as like this could have been a simply solved problem. Like, you may have done not too much wrong, you may have just been a bit of an idiot, but you've been asked by the pilot to leave the plane, so just do it. And then try and sort things out after the fact and deal with it, and potentially you might get a refund, potentially you might this, potentially another reason, but at the end, you just chose to be a fucking idiot.
Yeah, they were here right now.
I know. And there's an incident report. You can't do that. You can't try to come on my property, and you can't try to intimidate me.
No one is.
I'm not intimidated by you.
Okay.
Do you hear me? I am not intimidated by you. You
Okay.
cannot intimidate me.
You're in front of my house.
No, I'm in the middle of the street.
Mind your own business and move. No one did.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
I have pictures on my cameras.
Okay.
Don't do it again.
Okay. You passed by right in front earlier taking videos of me. I saw you. I saw you. I saw you. I saw you. I have cameras in my car. I saw you. Lady, please. Your phone is bright red. I can see you. Come on. And I honked at you. And then you just left. Now you're back here. I saw you. Why are you lying? I have cameras in my car. Do you really want to lie?
I'm not lying.
Okay.
I don't have video of you. Do you hear me? I don't have video of you.
Okay. Sounds good. I saw you earlier taking video. No one's walking in your property.
Yes, you did.
Okay. Sounds good.
So leave me alone.
Yeah.
Leave me
Yeah.
alone.
We'll leave you alone when you leave us alone.
I'm not the one doing this kind of stuff in a nice neighborhood.
Nice. This is the hood. This is the hood. This is the hood. Go move to a private community. This is the hood. I live in a private community. I know what I don't I have 2 houses, lady.
You have 2 houses? Tell me more.
Tell me more?
You don't live here, and this is a what?
A what?
What did you say?
This is a what?
What did you say?
What? What is it? What is it? This is the hood.
You said you don't live
This is the hood, lady. Come on. This is the street. Come on. Move forward. Move on. Come on. Come on, you Karen. Come on.
Here we have someone who some might call a Karen, others might call a hero, because, you know, fast food restaurants do truly be a bit stingy when it comes to giving you sauces, but nevertheless, it's kind of funny. Here's the clip.
If I spend my money, I need to get what the I deserve.
Yeah, I'll call you back though.
Look, sorry ass, bitch gon' try.
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Is this sauce coming out your pocket? Do y'all got more of this sauce laying around? Cause I'm looking at a shitload. The little sorry ass in drive-thru told me y'all didn't have any more sauce. I'm talking to that bitch right there, yes. Bitch wants to tell me that there was no more sauce, and I'm looking at a shitload of sauce. You trifling patty bitch.
Bro.
That don't make no sense. I spent my money. I should be able to get more than one sauce. Can somebody give me some sauce, please? Yes, I can. Thank you, boo.
What do you mean you have no sauce? I can see a bucket full of sauce right there. You just gotta give me some of them. That's funny. Yes, the other workers don't deserve to be yelled at this, but, like, at the same time, like, this is just kind of funny. If I was behind the counter there, I would genuinely be laughing at the sheer stupidity of this one. Because it's like, yeah, I get it. It's a bit of an over-the-top yelling over some sauce, but at the same time, it's kind of funny that another worker decides to say, oh, I don't have any more sauce to give you, sorry. And then it turns out that, oh yeah, there's a crap ton just there. Whoopsie daisy. I don't know, life's more fun when you take things like this at a chuckle rather than anger, you know? Here we got a Karen who doesn't understand the concept of you can only use a single coupon per purchase, and so is trying to insist on getting a cookie for free using one coupon, which is already making use of another coupon to get her meal for a slightly cheaper price. And even though the worker points out an easy way that she can do to get both coupons now, she just still wants to do it her way.
So I can give you the number to our manager. That's about
well,
all
don't give me the cookies, but I could call there and tell them to make sure they give a cookie if it says free cookie in the coupon. You don't have to give it to me if you don't want to. It's just chocolate chip. It doesn't say a specific day or a specific time.
Right, so, yeah, but it says one coupon per customer, right?
Free cookie with every purchase, one chocolate chip.
Yeah, so we can't give it to you with this purchase, but if you want to come back
It's
in...
on the coupon.
Okay, I'm sorry, ma'am, but like...
Do you know what? I will buy her cookie. Okay? You can put did you want me to buy it? I don't know. It doesn't make sense when it's a coupon. I'll buy her cookie. Okay?
I was just trying to explain to you what it was, okay?
So, can I have a... Let me hand the cookie. What the hell's wrong with you?
Come on, we got children here.
That's all right. I'll take the sandwich. Thank you.
No, you cannot take the sandwich. You didn't pay for it.
Okay, why are you sitting there then let the cookie go.
Go bring her.
Charge me. I got a coupon for this though. You gotta take that one.
Sorry guys, I'll do it in a moment. Alright.
Let's see.
Is she just so desperately stubborn that she has to go through it her way? She has to use both coupons in this single transaction. She doesn't have to use any additional effort to actually make a purchase for this cookie, even though not only did someone offer just a buy the cookie for her to move on with her day, but also the worker told her a way to deal with this, just like, hey, make this purchase, go back to the end of the line, come through again, buy the cookie, use your coupon there. Ha, problem solved. Like, he literally pointed out the exact way to make use of two separate coupons. I do query why you didn't just make why you didn't complete the current purchase and start a new purchase and just have the cookie go through on that one for a new coupon if that's really what you're going to do. But at the end of the day, I guess I can understand that you've got to do things a certain way to make it so that you don't get in trouble too much. But still, funny nevertheless, the stubborn behavior behind this person. So this Karen left their dog inside of their car for on a hot summer's day whilst they go inside of Walmart and do their shopping with their grandma. And then there's some concerned citizens who try to get the dog out, and when the Karen reappears, they have this awesome confrontation that you see right here.
The window is open. Oh, come on. Oh, no, I have to go open the door.
The window is open.
Yeah, exactly. He was just going sweaty in there.
It's longer than 10 minutes.
Never mind that.
10 minutes. Anybody's got a problem? Step up right now.
Step up right now.
Seriously.
Yeah, you shouldn't own a bloody dog for Christ's sake.
Okay, cool, because I don't give a
Well, they...
bring your dog out in this window's open.
Yeah, big deal, yeah.
You need to stop talking and stop eating and
walk away. That's what you need to do.
You know what? I've been breeding dogs for 30 years. And not
I don't give a flying I don't care who the you are. Shut your mouth and walk away.
Goes to show you the maturity level.
I don't care. You know what? Are you from Poco?
Yeah. Born and raised, sweetheart.
What's your name?
It's none of your business.
Exactly, because you're terrified. That's right.
Oh, I'm scared of you. That's why we're standing here.
Do you know who the I am?
No. So
exactly. So shut the up.
50 people have stopped by because of this dog.
Everyone stops by when a window's cracked in a car. Are you kidding me? I walked in there with my 85-year-old grandma for 10 minutes. That's how long I've been in there for. No tell me.
I'm gonna ask you something. I'm gonna ask you something. What would you have done if you came back and your dog was dead?
I wouldn't.
Or distressed.
Distressed is dead because the window's open?
It doesn't.
I've never seen it happen. It's not gonna happen with the window open.
Check the temperature.
It's fine. It's fine. And you know it's none of your business. It's not your worry. No, it's not. Well, do you want to make it your business? Do you really want to make it your business? Do you want to keep doing this? Do you really want to keep doing that? They're gonna be like, don't. The window's down. I don't know. They've been called.
They've been called. Just don't.
I don't care.
She's not worth it. She's kind of psycho. Yeah.
I am psycho, so I would watch your mouth because I would drop you in 3 seconds, sweetheart. Yeah, it would be nice.
I need the money.
Do you want me to make a phone call? Do you want somebody to come down here?
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Exactly, right? Yeah, exactly.
I'm just here looking out for the dog and these people.
Yeah, well, you know what? My windows are open and it's quite fine, actually. It's fine. So what are you supposed to do when the windows, if the windows are down and it's fine? You're not allowed to keep a dog in your car? Is that what you're saying?
Are you going shopping?
Yeah, you are. Windows have to be cracked. Look it up.
No, I'm going home, but I want to see if someone comes.
Someone comes and says, what, your windows are down? It's fine.
It isn't fine.
You ask them if the windows are down in your car, it is fine. The dog can breathe. It's not claustrophobic.
No, it's not claustrophobic, but the temperature in the
That's why the windows are down. My windows are tinted. That lets less sun go through my car. It does too. Straight up.
When you get in your car,
I've gotten in my car a million times. I drive my car.
Right?
It's not boiling hot to the point where I can't stand it or my dog can't stand it. I'm in the freaking store with my 85-year-old grandma for 15 minutes. Like, seriously, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. My windows are down. Yeah, if I did my windows up, that would be torture. Who the would do that? My windows are down.
I understand that, but it does get really hot in a car really quickly. Really quickly.
Seriously, 15 minutes in a store.
Well, there was
and that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to leave your windows down. You're supposed to leave your windows down. Straight up. You're supposed to leave your windows down. That's what they tell you to do.
But it's still too hot in the car.
You know what? That's your opinion. That's your opinion. That's your opinion. Everybody's got opinions. That's your opinion.
Well, it is my opinion, but I also heard it on the news.
It's your opinion. If the windows are down.
Dog is adorable. He's adorable. So we care. That's all.
Yeah, you know what? But my windows are down. And I see you guys, people freaking out on people all the time. And I'm like, the windows are down and it's fine. Like, it's not like the dog's been there because the dog, in order to calm itself down, my dog barks and yaps and its tongue's out of its mouth 24 hours a day. It's not, I've literally been in there for 10 minutes. I've left my dog in my car for a half an hour. It's been fine. It's not been freaking out where it's gonna die.
Query, are the windows open a crack or are they down? There's two different things here. If the windows are open a crack, I'm sorry, in summer, that won't do shite. It's still going to get really hot in there, and yes, your windows are tinted, but you know, from what I can see in the clip, the back windows don't look that tinted, the back window, and the front window, legally, and most, actually, I'm not sure if that would be different in America, but I know from a good chunk of countries, you can't really do much tinting on the front window, aside from a small strip at the top. So your front window would still be letting all the sun in as it would usually, and it still gets pretty hot inside of the cars. Like my back window, my passenger windows, like all my windows in my car except for the front window are heavily tinted as much as they legally can be. And it still gets pretty hot in that car throughout the day. So, yeah, it can be pretty deadly for a dog. If the windows were all the way down, okay, sure, whatever. But you'll keep making a reference to the point that they're a crackdown. They're like a crackdown. Not that much. That's not going to make a difference. In the next clip, we got a mother who is very upset at a Karen old worker at Walmart because she assumed that her 6-year-old son was trying to steal something.
because he picked it up. She followed my child and told me he's not allowed to pick it up. What'd you say?
What's going on?
My child picked up a pair of sunglasses and she followed him. So basically, as he was walking, she followed him. She left her post to follow him because he picked up some glasses. He's not allowed to pick that up. Well, if he was gonna buy them, he's allowed to pick them up.
Right. Did he grab the glasses? I mean,
yeah, he grabbed them, but she said he's not allowed to grab them, and I'm trying to figure out why he can't grab them.
Did you think that he was
gonna steal them?
I thought he was going to take
You thought what? You thought what?
Never mind.
Say it again.
Go.
Say it again. You thought what? He was gonna steal them. You just told your employee you thought he was finna steal them. A 6-year-old child. You thought he was gonna steal them. Did she not just say that, please? Did she just say that? She did just say that my 6-year-old child was finna steal them. You literally just said that. No, sorry. He's 6 years old, so you really thought my child was gonna steal a pair of glasses? He is 6 years old. You literally followed my child. You literally just followed my child because you thought he was going to steal some glasses. Why? Is it because he's black? Is it because he's black?
Oh, for God's sake.
You know. But you literally just told your coworker you followed him because you thought he was going to steal some damn glasses?
Man, I feel bad for the other Walmart workers that were there just listening to the story. They were like, the face on the other lady, she's just like, oh God, she's done it again. She's caused some drama because she has no idea how to handle things. Ugh. And now we have to deal with this. And I just love how the entire time the old lady's like, first off, don't worry about it, and then just doesn't apologize at all. Like, I feel like the situation could have been over smooth. It's like, I'm sorry, I'm just doing my job. Gotta make sure that people don't steal things. I'm sorry if you took offense to that. It is what it is. Instead, she just sits there, ignores them in this entire conversation, and then walks away. I can guarantee you the employees weren't too happy and probably talked to her after this event on just like, well, what the hell were you doing there? Like, what? God. Here we got a very interesting clip. So, according to the information we've gotten from the person who did this recording here, this Karen here is sitting in the emergency lane, and she refused to listen to the attendant, do the typical safety babble additional stuff that they do to the people who are sitting in the emergency lane. And so things, of course, escalate when she refused to do that. Apparently, at some point, she, quote, said that, I don't care about saving anyone, I'll save myself. I don't know if I believe that. But anyway, things escalate, and here's a clip.
A problem? What's the problem? We ain't got no problem with that. We understand we got to help people get off the plane and help Betty White if something happens. What's the problem? We agree. You wasting your breath. Is they gonna take this plane off the ground? That's my damn face. Did you ask her to agree? You ain't doing your job. Yeah. No nonsense going on. You better get out of my face is what you need to do, Betty. Here, you put this in. You ain't got to worry about two damn things. Little black girl in here. Yeah. That lady came and asked us, we got witnesses, we all agreed. Didn't nobody tell?
Bring the flight attendant over
here. Because we all agreed, and everybody can witness that. And my grandson is getting off out of school, and his mama took a flight to Mexico, and I'm not getting off.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the couple passengers that we're asking to please be removed.
No, my grandson is 4 years old, and he's getting out of school.
It really was.
No, we all agree.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be underway here shortly. We've got to take care of this issue here. Law enforcement will be arriving.
Really, your flight attendant disagree with her.
Accident, so
she is lying.
Please,
I'm gonna ask you one more time, nice to get off the clock. We're gonna be board the plane, and then please don't come and escort you on.
Well, I'm calling my attorney because we didn't do anything wrong. The lady asked us to agree, and we did. We got a whole staff.
Ma'am,
we got a whole crew.
But we'll talk about it outside.
What are we getting divorced? My grandson is in Texas getting out of school.
That's fine, ma'am.
I
understand everything, but we'll have to step outside the aircraft to talk about it.
Sir, no, that's not legal. I'm getting my attorney on the phone. I'm
everybody else
But I'm not getting off the My grandson is getting out of the
You should have been blind. The rules.
We applied to the rules.
Get off, get your bags, let's go.
We applied. I everybody, can I disagree to her? Everybody heard me. But I mean, I got a grandson that's getting out of school at 4 o'clock. But my grandson.
You have to book another flight. You're not getting there regardless, and neither are we if you don't get off. So it's
That's why we canceled. I'll tell you. And you're not going to get there anyhow. You don't.
I am not.
I'm asking you.
getting off the plane anyway, so we're either all getting off with you or you're getting off by yourself. They're not asking you one crime that I committed. Don't touch me. They didn't ask me.
I think it's pretty simple. Just because you agree to help people get off the plane when the time comes doesn't mean you get to also dismiss not listening to the actual emergency talk, because it's very important that they tell you this, just so they know that you know what you need to do. You may have done this 1 or 2 times beforehand and have been through this and know it all off by heart, but you still got to listen anyway because you're in that all-important row. And so sometimes it's best to just get out of your own ass and just shut up for a moment, listen to them and move on, and not act like the entitled person you seem to be here, saying you're going to call your attorney for this entire mess, and then getting the entire plane deboarded because you refused to get off by yourself. Why? Is that so entitled that you would rather ruin the day of almost 200 other people rather than take the brief inconvenience because of your own actions? Seriously? Here's an interesting one. So this Karen is walking around on an Easter Sunday and they see this store open, and rather than just mind their own business and move on with their time, they decide to take the time out of their day to go into this store, not to buy anything, but to go offer the people working there for being open on an Easter Sunday because, you know, the big brand store is not open this day.
Owned and run. They always close on Easter Sunday.
But they're open.
No, that's the small one here.
That's still the same brand, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it is.
But what's...
No, I'm just asking it. I wondered because you're a new business.
Yeah.
And you know, trying to obviously get the community to use you. But I mean, I'll never come and buy anything from you because you opened on Easter Sunday.
Okay.
That's
is
how
it?
Important it is
I do have a question though.
Yeah.
Is it a certain law that we must follow?
Well, I know the bigger
Right.
shops.
That's the first question. The second question I do have is, ironically, you said the cafe are open on a Sunday to make money for business, for customers that want to spend time and so forth, right? We're open as an essential shop. As you can see. Yes, we have household DIY.
I think the big one, the Causton Hardware, which has got everything, not just cheap tat, they're not open.
Okay.
And the other vape shop that's up here, they're open. I just wondered if you'd actually thought about it.
All right.
I want to buy your cheap
Okay, bye.
Bye.
These people sound like they're in the UK. That might be completely wrong, but I'm assuming it's that just based upon how everyone is talking here. And I don't know their laws too well, but I do understand that Australia's laws with public holidays, stuff like Easter weekend and stuff like that, is very similar to how the UK does it because our system was mostly adapted from them. But Good Friday is the only day where things are legally required to be closed. And there are exceptions. Restaurants, the places that serve food, and fuel stations, and probably a few other smaller things, but all in all, they have to be closed. But every other day, no, that's not quite the case. And even furthermore than that, the smaller grocery stores might still be open on Good Friday because they are allowed to, because there's sometimes different rulings for smaller stores. And then furthermore to that, on public holidays, sometimes the big stores won't bother to be open on those public holidays purely because they know that not much foot traffic will come in, and they're not willing to swallow the public holiday staff rate, especially on top of the Sunday staff rate, depending on how they get paid. Whilst this is clearly a store owned by a few people who are also here working in said store, so it's not like they're paying holiday rates for the additional customers they might see. I don't know, this is like one of those things, just mind your own business. Oh no, they're empty. Unless it's a law they're breaking, why should you care? Just move on with your day. This clip is actually quite interesting to me because it really will come down to the question of who do you actually believe in this story. So basically what apparently happened prior to the recording here is that on a previous visit, this person behind the camera did not have a good experience with this Taco Bell. So they decided to take the online survey that, is always on the back of those receipts, those damned receipts, went online, took the anonymous survey and made a complaint about that Taco Bell. And apparently, according to the person behind the camera, when she came in to do an online order here, she was standing there waiting. Apparently, this person who's currently on the phone came and approached her and basically tried to poke and query at her about the supposed survey and started going off at her about bad-mouthing her on the survey, apparently. And then it escalated to here where now she's being kicked out because of past history.
Just came in and ordered online.
We don't have a reason right now, but for previous history, we're not allowed.
What history are you referring to?
My boss is on the phone if you'd like to speak to her.
Yes, please. I would love to speak to her.
Hold on, let me put you on speaker because you're not touching my phone. Go ahead.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
We refuse the right to serve you.
Okay, can I ask why?
Because there's been consistent issues of you coming into the store, causing disruption, and we can no longer
Did you just accuse me of destruction?
Disruption?
Oh, disruption. What disruption are you referring to? Are you referring to your manager being very rude and disrespectful and me doing a survey about it online and she confronting me? Is that what you're referring to?
So what do you want me to do? Do you want me to call the cops?
Oh no, I'll leave. Don't worry. I'll call your corporate and I'll let them know what's going on. Because this is insane. All I do is come in here and I order food and I go about my business. I don't do nothing else. I don't do anything else but order my food. This young lady has been disrespectful, rude, and very, very, very ghetto this whole entire time.
Say a word, Molly.
So, and she didn't say anything to me. All I did was place my order on the on mobile, and I'm here standing waiting for my food. And she came up to me and told me that I'm being disrespectful, that I can't be here because of I'm banded or something like that. She said that I'm banded because of previous history of her. Okay, so you're telling me that her approaching me, a customer, yelling and screaming at me and asking me and questioning me about a survey that is supposed to be confidential, is that legal? That's okay for her to do? Question a customer about a survey that I did online that is supposed to be confidential? Because that's what started this, her being angry, telling me that she gets even with me because I wrote a survey about the bad customer service that's given in this place.
What do you want me to do, Molly?
She said she was leaving, so.
No, I'm leaving. I just want to make sure that you understand that you're putting me out because your management is horrible management, extremely ghetto and horrible. So that's up to you if you want to keep that. You have fun with that. I need my refund back though.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I paid for my stuff.
Yes, she will definitely refund.
Yes, absolutely. I'm gonna leave because I am way more class than this. This is trifling. I've never met some ghettoists. I've never in my life. I can speak. I'm allowed to speak until you give me my money. Exactly. Just refund me and stay quiet and nice like you're doing right now.
She's patient. She's pushing my patience.
Just go ahead, mommy. Because you're acting nice because your manager's on the phone. But you were so nasty when she was not on this phone.
This is, I don't really know what to think on this one if I'm 100% honest. Purely because both sides of the story acted both cool, calm, and collected about this entire thing. Like the person behind the camera wasn't going off at the worker heavily. She was just like saying her piece to the manager and said that she'll leave once she's done. So I do question what actually happened prior to this clip, and I'd assume that the person on the phone probably was thinking the same thing purely because of this wasn't the usual angry, upset, aggressive customer. She was calm, she was cool, she was collected. Yeah, she also called the person a bit ghetto, which... you can have your own opinions on your thoughts on someone doing that, but beyond that, I wouldn't really throw the person behind the camera under the bus much here either. I don't know. I'll put this question to you guys. Who do you think's in the right here? What do you think happened? So for some context for this clip here, what happened before this is basically the guy recording the clip had found a dog that was running along the street on their own for a little while and decided to take it in and take care of it for about a month and a half, doing the typical things, attempting to get checks done, etc, taking good care of the dog. The other people in this clip are the technical owners of these dogs, so they stole the dog back when the dog was roaming the streets at one point.
It's who do you know? Who do you know? Since you took my dog from across the street, who do you know?
Nobody knows I took your dog.
Oh yeah, you did.
No.
That's my dog.
No.
I've got the pictures a month and a half before she showed up at your house to prove it.
In my name.
Yeah, now, because you took her from my house after we were taking care of her. You're the smart one, by the way. Get your woman. She didn't show up at your house. She lives here, and this is a neighborhood where all the dogs walk around. Listen, you guys get to live with being dog stealing garbage. That's what you get to live with. Call whoever you...
Garbage if you had her for a month and a half and you didn't do that surgery on her.
Oh, it was scheduled the day before we found where you were. You stupid ass. You don't know. No, we had taken her and she needed to gain weight, and that's what we were doing. She gained 4 pounds in the 3 weeks between the first time we took her up there and the time you took her up there. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I have the pictures. Dummy.
I'm not going to hell for the sin of lying.
No, you're going to hell for the sin of stealing a fucking dog.
Whatever. I'm not a thief either, motherfucker.
Sure enough. The dog that I had for a month and a half before you took it says otherwise. It's chipped in your name. Chipped it. Or what? Yeah, Clark, you better handle it. Sure enough, babe. Tell them to bring everybody they got, too. Yeah, babe. I give a who Tucker is. I don't care who Tucker is. Call Tucker and call Tucker's friends. That's all right. That's all right. Tell him 469, step in his yard. Step on in. I'll be right here all day. That's what's up. And when they step on my property, they're leaking for good. Race to room temperature, babe.
I just want to propose this question to you guys first before I say anything else. What are your thoughts on this? Whose side are you on? Who do you think's in the right and who's in the wrong for this one? I personally see it as whilst technically she is or they are the rightful owner of the dog, clearly there has been some neglect issues for this dog, for the dog to be underweight when it was found by the other guy when he took it to the vet and found that they were underweight and that they needed to get the dog needed to gain some weight of some forms by eating some pretty decent amount of food. And I feel like that it's very clear that these guys don't truly care about the dog, considering what it's been a month and a half, and assuming that the people who found the dog did their due diligence to verify who actually owned the dog as soon as possible. I'm not 100% sure on that part there, but clearly there was some form of dog neglect at a point before the dog made its way over to the other people. Do they have the right to take their dog back? I mean, technically. Is it right though? Shouldn't they have let the people know? Or I don't know. It's very weird thinking about it. It's like they can definitely have handled this entire confrontation better. Like, because apparently they found the dog roaming through the streets, so they took it back to their house. So when the other people actually confront them about it, it's like, oh yeah, thank you for taking care of the dog A lot of things happen over the past few months, blah blah blah. Like, actually be nice about it rather than whatever the hell this was. Apparently this restaurant refused to take the order of this group here, but then turns out they took the order of someone else right underneath their nose right after they refused the first person's order. I'm not 100% sure what's actually happening in this clip. Here's the clip.
She is taking this gentleman's order right now. You make sure you record all of that. He stated right here to the left that it's carry out only because they don't have any staff, and she's taking this person's order. Thank you. I don't care. You're taking one person's order. You can't refuse someone else. My husband is an attorney. I'll be contacting. Take the shit for you. But it's fine. At the end of the day, we have it recorded. You have a blessed day. And happy holidays to you guys. But what you're doing is wrong. You got one man over there in the corner saying security rights. We have a policy to follow. No, you don't, because you're taking someone else's order. You're taking someone else's order right now. And you refuse to serve it. I don't look like I'm taking anybody's order. I look like I'm having a conversation with you. Have a nice night. Ma'am, it was recorded that you just was asking him.
No,
it's on camera.
Nah, you had asked him and it was recorded.
And it was recording, but it's good though.
Okay, that's fine. Again, I'll say I had a conversation. Have a good night, ma'am. I'm not going to argue with you. It's not nice to lie. If you would like, have a good night.
It's not good to lie.
It's not nice to lie.
Or do I have to answer the way it is?
That's not how you talk to a customer.
You made a decision. You sat here. It's not a security issue. You're taking someone's order and she had it recorded, and you're going to deliberately lie when recording don't lie. At the end of the day, recording don't lie. But at the end of the day, you would deal with it.
It's me talking to him. Have a good night.
You're asking the gentleman about him taking the order.
Have a good night.
I have a funny feeling there might be something else happening for this clip to have occurred in the first place that we're not quite being given the information for, or this restaurant's just racist. But I highly doubt that that's the fact here. Granted, it's entirely possible, but I don't know. This one I've got nothing on, sorry. What are your thoughts anyway? Camera here decides to bring in some food from outside the store for their shopping trip for their kids to eat. And when an employee asks her, hey, is that from the shelf up there? Is that what that's from? At the end of her shopping trip, she goes all mad about it because she assumes that this guy's accusing her of stealing and has a very horrible attitude for it, attempting to get him fired.
You're asking me, did my daughter steal these Takis?
I asked if you took it out.
Why are you
no receipt for that?
You don't see any receipt for it? No, she did not take those. Now what? You have a nice day.
That's exactly what we have.
That's exactly what you have? Can you pay him for me?
I'm not saying she stole it.
No, you came up here and you accused me. I just let him know.
I didn't say that.
I just let him know that, hey, my daughter brought these Takis in. I don't know if you guys sell these, and you walked up. Did she take those from over there? Are you serious right now?
I am serious. It's just a question I asked.
And I answered you no.
And you said...
I answered you no.
Next time use a receipt.
Next time use a receipt?
Yeah, before you bring it to the store. Right?
I let them know what I was bringing in every time I walk in the store. Sir, I'm sorry to tell you, you just lost your job.
Yeah, I got it down.
You just lost your job. Did you give her the receipt, sir?
There you go.
Hold on. Can I get his name, please? May I have his name, please?
You talk to the manager, he's right here. Actually.
May I have his name? Yes, I'll talk to you. May I have his name?
2 packs of real fine blue 100.
I'm sorry.
He just accused my daughter of stealing.
Pull up your thing.
Oh yeah, you could put these back too.
Oh, that's how you're not pushing this.
Where is it? Where's
under that bag?
He accused my daughter of stealing these Takis. Anytime we walk in the store and we have a drink or we bring in our snacks, I know I'm going to be in here for a while. I always say, hey, we brought these in. I can wait for you guys to go look at the footage if you like, but I need him fired now. If not, I am going to be pursuing other actions. He needs to be fired. He had an attitude. He stood right there and accused my daughter of stealing these. And I have it all on camera.
Okay.
He needs to be fired right now.
Well, I mean, it's something that I got to check in.
Okay, I'll wait. I'll wait, sir.
But I cannot find him right on the spot, man.
Okay, it's okay.
Check the video.
I got all the time. I got all day.
Okay, perfect.
I have all day.
So, can I have the back? What I'm going to do is just How long ago did you came into the store?
I've been in the store for maybe an hour. I've been in here for a long time.
Do you feel good if we check the cameras and find out?
Yes, sir, please.
That's okay.
You can check the cameras. Yes, go ahead. I'm so upset, and I'm so sorry. I'm upset because this hasn't happened to me. I see this all the time on television, but I have never seen this before. And I said I would not come back into Dollar General anymore because something just happened to me.
Did he say he was stealing, or did you
How
say
he
something?
approached me, yes, he kind of accused me of stealing. He said that from over there, and you should have saw his face. And I said, no. Are you sure? Are you sure? And that's when I'm like, oh no, let me pull out my camera. He accused my daughter of stealing those Takis. $1 bag of Takis.
I know, sometimes the kids doesn't steal, they just
He has a nasty attitude. Yes,
But I mean,
please.
I'm going to check the camera.
Please,
Did
thank
you say
you.
like an hour ago?
Maybe about an hour I've been in here, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
I'm sorry, but you're a bit of an entitled asshole. I'm just being completely honest. Like, just how you approach this entire situation just shows that you don't really care about this guy or anything along those lines. It's just like, yeah, I can understand it's not fun to be potentially accused of stealing, but he just asks like, hey, is that our Takis from the shelf over there? Is that what that's from? Like, like from the clip we see here, he's clearly cool, calm, collected, was just asking a simple question, and then once he realized it wasn't point continuing on, he just leaves. He closes the situation, tells you to have a nice day, and moves on. And then you go up to the manager saying that you want him to be fired now, otherwise you're going to take other forms of actions. Man, I'm sorry, but having someone fired, affecting their livelihood and potentially multiple other people's living because he may be looking after a daughter, he may be looking after a partner, maybe family, who knows, or because he made a mistake of just asking you, hey, is that from the store here, or did you bring them in? Like, it's just one of those things. You shouldn't really bring snacks in from outside the store into a store that also sells those snacks, because it's only going to cause problems, especially if you don't have a receipt proving that you brought these from elsewhere. It's just one of those things that's always going to cause issues. Like, I know in a lot of shopping centers here in Australia, a lot of the restaurants and all that, like any of the fast food places that sell bottled drinks, they will tend to have like letter markings on top of the bottles themselves to signify that, hey, this came from a fast food restaurant and does not come from any of the stores, as some form of nice little thing to let you know, hey, before you ask, like, hey, yep, nope, this is the little symbol here, it comes from a restaurant, don't worry about the drink I have, it's from elsewhere. I don't know, it's if I'm completely honest, I feel like the person behind the camera here is a straight up Karen. You may disagree with me, and that's fine. I just feel like the way she handled the situation was just downright horrible. Trying to get someone fired over a mistake like that? Ma'am, really? Next, we've got a semi-respectful Karen who approaching a guy about potential crimes.
Is this your property? Hi, I'm asking you if this is your property.
Why are you asking?
Because it's private property.
Because it's private property,
so,
sir.
Are you defacing private property, or is this your building? You're free to express your opinions, but not on people's property.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Just respectfully.
Sure.
So we're just saying, absolutely, your signs and everything, and that's good. This is not the way to do it.
Okay.
It's private property.
But if I did live here and it was my property, this would be absolutely fine.
Totally.
And you don't know if I live here or if this is my property.
We actually do know. That's why we're asking.
Oh, really? Because you live here, right? You
No,
said so.
because we know the person who does live here.
Oh, okay.
So
Then
that's all
I
we
suggest
wanted
you
to
call
ask.
him
I'm not
or
disagreeing with
call
you.
the police. Or
Call the police.
because
What do you
you're
want me
accusing me
to?
of a crime, correct?
What I'm asking you is why are you
And I'm
doing
not
this?
answering you.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
So your choices are to call the cops if you believe I'm calling a crime, and I will more than be happy to talk to him.
Okay, thank you.
What's your name again?
I'm Lisa.
Lisa, what's your last name?
What is your name?
What's your name? I asked first, Lisa. What's your name, sir? What's your last name, sir?
What is your first name, sir?
I'm not answering. I'm not talking to you. You're talking to me. I'm asking you the questions.
Well, we're not doing anything.
Neither am I.
Actually, you are actually.
Really? Oh, okay. Well, then call the cops.
Thank you. We will do.
Lisa and Robert.
Yeah.
I'll be right here.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
I would honestly say that both are kind of a little bit in the wrong here, because I mean the guy recording could have just simply said that, yeah, this is my house, this is where I live, I own this property, and this probably would have concluded the entire thing, but instead he decides to be very vague about it, not directly say that he lives here to the Karen, so it continues the entire fight for no good reason. I don't feel like this Karen's being inherently racist. just more concerned like, hey, I appreciate what you're doing, but hey, is this your property? Because you're kind of defacing it if you're doing this. I don't know, it's very... I feel like the simplest way to deal with it is just say that, hey, I live here and we could have moved on with our day. Here we have by far one of the most craziest interactions I've seen so far. So basically what happened beforehand is this guy in his truck was pulling into this private car park. As he's pulling into this car park, this other person in their Mercedes decided to try and pull out and went extremely close to the truck, almost hitting them because it seems like they don't know how to quite drive. Anyway, those people inside, the person inside the Mercedes quickly escalates this entire situation. Here's the clip.
She just spit on my car now. You can see it leaking down. She's spitting on me.
He's blocking my car.
I'm not.
He's literally blocking.
You drove into me.
No.
You drove into me. The front of your car hit mine.
You're supposed to be on that
you
side,
drove into
and
me.
you're on this side.
You drove into me, ma'am. Ma'am, you drove into me. Ma'am. Drove the front of your car into me. You put the front of your car into mine. I didn't move the back of my car into you.
Stop right there in the middle of the road.
Because you almost hit me. Because you almost hit me.
Hurry up, hurry up, bro. Just drive over here, bro. Drive over here, bro. Stop recording me, bitch. You can't record me, bitch, without my permission, bitch. Stop recording me, 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 bitch. Where the police, bitch?
I called them. They're on their way.
Police, bitch.
They're on their way.
My car, dumbass.
Just wait for the cops. Just wait for the cops. We're waiting for the cops. We don't need to. It's private. We're not blocking traffic. Yeah, this is private. No, either does the city though. Just wait for the cops. Just wait for the cops.
Look how far you are.
Wait for the cops.
On the road, bro.
Just wait for the cops.
How far you are.
You started driving at me, so I stopped.
You can't drive for shit.
Started driving at me, so I stopped.
You can't drive for shit.
You drove the front of your car into mine.
You're supposed to be on this side.
You drove the front of your car into mine.
Stop recording me.
Here's the cops.
Stop recording me.
Here's the cops.
Stop recording me.
Well, I'm pressing charges now. I'm pressing charges now.
Stop. You can't press charges.
I'm pressing charges.
You're recording me without my permission, bitch.
It's illegal.
I will do whatever I want.
Knock it off.
Yep. Stop recording me, bitch. Stop recording me, bitch.
You just hit my phone.
Stop
recording me. My phone.
Stop recording me, bitch.
You just hit my phone. She just spit on me. She hit my phone. She hit my car.
Right, this thing over here. Hold on. Let me put my phone in my pocket. Let me put my phone in my pocket.
Stop.
Bruh, this is it. How you gonna arrest
Stop.
me?
You're not under arrest right now.
How you gonna arrest me? Bro, I got places to be. Bro, I got places to be. What y'all on, bro? Bro, he can't record me without my permission. That's fucking the law. No, it's not.
Stop.
He cannot record me.
And you can't hit him, okay?
I didn't hit him.
She did. He saw you.
To help de-escalate this, you might just turn your camera off and just step to the side with me.
You think you...
Man. that was an entire story. It's like, I don't know. Probably the last thing you'd want to do is insult the police officers who are there to try and dissolve this situation, because then they just immediately lose any form of like, I'm sorry for this entire situation. No, the minute you're like, oh, leave me alone, you pig. It's just like, what in the world are you doing? You're just that brain dead that you just are going to swear at anyone and use any form of insult you can to insult people? And it's like how you're the type of person calling this guy white trash when you look like the very definition of it. Wow. Chaos and Bruce here. We can't go the regular insult of like, oh, she definitely lives with her parents, because I mean, in this day and age, the rental market's good luck getting out of your parents' house. But you know that anytime she leaves home, the parents are like 50-50 whether they actually want to go around and change all the locks to make sure that she can never get back inside, because, my God, she has no idea how to shut up. And, of course, you know the thing where people who lack intelligence to make good arguments will just say the same point over and over again, just make it louder each and every time, because that's the only way they might ever get a point across. They can't win by actual discussions. They have to win by sheerly forcing their will upon the other person. Well, that didn't work here. Wow, what a crazy one. In this next clip, we got a Karen who's slowly following behind a door marketer after they attempted to knock on their door.
What's the problem?
So she's mad at me because as I'm walking up to the door, she closes the door. I didn't hear a dog knocking until I knocked on the door.
Oh, does she got a no soliciting? Does she got a no trespassing sign?
I mean, I see the dog sign.
No, does she have a no trespassing sign?
It just says warning, big ass dog.
Oh, that's not no trespassing sign.
So, but look, hold on. I'm walking away. I'm already walking to the next house. She comes outside. I said, ma'am, don't worry about it. It's okay. You have a good one. I already felt some type of way because she slammed the door as I was walking up to the door. I didn't hear no dog until after I knocked. So as I'm walking away, I said, ma'am, don't worry about it. You have a nice day. Yeah, because bitch,
Let me ask her. Excuse me.
No, you can go ahead and ask her.
Excuse me.
Police. This is it. This is done.
And she followed you down the street?
Yeah, she followed me down the street and followed me back this way. I got pictures of her. She's talking about, yeah, bitch, I'm recording you, da-da-da-da.
You got a minute?
And I'm gonna record this whole thing.
Is there any reason?
Call Casey.
No. I'm gonna wait till the police get here because it doesn't give her a right to follow you down the street. That's not right.
I said, ma'am, go about your business. I said, never mind, because you closed the door in my face. And I said, it's about the net metering program,
Look
but
how
that's
rude
okay.
people is out here.
I said, but that's okay. It's about the net metering program. That's fine. You close the door in my face. I'm not going to sit here and try to talk to you.
Yeah.
If you close the door as I'm walking up to your door.
Don't worry about that.
And then as I'm walking off, she decides she wanted to send idle threats and do all of that other stuff and tell me, you going to follow me. I feel threatened. And I didn't even call the police.
Well, call the police. If she called the police, you call too. You have to call too. I got it on camera.
Okay.
Just call too and say this lady followed you down the street and you feel threatened for your life. She doesn't have a no trespass and she doesn't have a no soliciting sign. And I'm out here doing my job and let them know that she threatened you with the dog. And your canvass's team is still out here.
What's up?
What was the reason why you followed her down the street?
Because she came in my yard.
Do you have a no trespassing sign?
No.
Do you have a no soliciting sign? But you were rude.
Right there.
That's rude.
Why is she
It's not illegal. It's not illegal.
Exactly.
I
said,
it does. Then you put. Hold on. Let me talk. Excuse me. You don't have a no trespassing sign. That doesn't give you a right to follow people down the street. Well, that doesn't give you a right. So
she's talking about the Spodio app.
I got it on
Bro,
camera.
she's talking about the Spodio app.
She doesn't know why you. Listen, that doesn't give you the right. 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 You're prejudiced.
And I say door marketer mainly because to best describe the current situation. She is a person going from door to door to talk about a certain thing. It's what it is. It's door marketing. But that's the weirdest shit I've ever seen. Just like after someone knocks on your door, you slam the door on them and they choose to walk away after that. You attempt to ask them questions after they've already walked away from you. And then you follow them in your car. What are you? Are you a fucking psychopath or something? Like, who the fuck does that? Regardless of anything, who the hell just follows someone in a car whilst they're going from door to door doing typical marketing shenanigans? Like, what's the point of doing that? What are you trying to do here? Like, it's a genuine question. Like, what? In this next clip, we have a Karen whose order was done wrong, so instead of just politely asking for it to be corrected, has lost her nutter over it.
I heard you. You were fucking loud. You're being rude right now.
Yeah, because they still don't understand to go.
I
would have been gone, but she said to go, and he didn't get the order.
Okay, you're spilling stuff everywhere now.
You know what? How about I spill it on you?
Do it. See what the fuck happens. Do it and see what the fuck happens.
You could have been minding your own fucking business.
No, I'm sorry. You announced it to everybody. You don't need to insult people.
You were the one who decided. Your friend decided to leave in. You remember that?
Yeah, I do, because she was standing up for people because he didn't do anything wrong.
Because he didn't fucking do the job.
Okay, you know what? I will pay for your food for you to get the fuck out.
God.
You don't need to talk to her like that either.
Should I call the police? Like, I think that would be helpful.
I think it's so fucking difficult to put the liquid into the container, and they're fucking.
Maybe you should get a hamburger next time. Hey, you should leave. Thank you. Bye.
Of course, it isn't a Karen archetype without the racism. Oh my god. In this clip here, we've got a pair of workers who are just arguing with each other for some reason or another, going on a bit of a tiffy about something to do with work, I'm assuming? Maybe not. Maybe they're just arguing because they hate each other. Who knows? Either way, one of the customers is makes an attempt to get assistance in the midst of this.
The bottom line for taking out for me. You should have been here step out the stove. Why am I gonna keep sharing something? You keep going back to the same shit. I'm going to the same shit. You keep going back. I'm going to the same shit. How you know that? Why you keep coming up here? That's why I pulled him out of here. Several times. I'm not gonna keep getting you back. You like. Yeah, whatever. I'm the one that get shot. Man, you want to show homeboy. You gonna get shot at your homeboy. Then you be telling my step because you're extra. And what did I say? And what did I say? Did I say something? I ain't the one. You can stop all that shit. You can stop all that shit because I'm not gonna go back and forth with you about what I know. But like I said, Demario should be saying that you want trying to say something. You know what, Demario got to tell me that he's not no manager, bro?
Hey, yo, real quick though, while y'all having y'all conversation, I 2 cents of the removal joint.
It should be alright too.
It is? Alright, appreciate it, my boy.
It's out too?
Yeah, this too.
I mean, at least the staff, when asked, actually did help the customer a little bit by at least pointing to the direction they need to go. Usually you'd want to actually take them to the thing because, you know, they might not quite understand where you're referencing, yada, yada, yada. But I suppose you're too distracted in the argument that you're in the midst of in order to actually do that properly. My guess is there's probably no manager around or anything, because I would be surprised if there was a manager or some boss around that they never stepped in to attempt to stop this, because it's just kind of a bad look to have your 2 employees who are at the front just arguing and screaming at each other like that. Doesn't exactly create a welcoming atmosphere for people to come and do their shopping in. Here we have a DoorDash deliverer who just received a violation because apparently they failed to deliver food to one of their customers. So they decided to go back to the place where this food was apparently not delivered to only to find the food was still sitting at the front door. Here's the clip.
This bitch Kirsten gonna tell DoorDash she never got her food. Bitch, I had to come back because what the is this? Kirsten? Are you Kirsten?
Yes.
Why you said you never got your food on DoorDash?
No,
they literally gave me a violation on my account because the food never got delivered.
I'll correct it. I literally since you knocked on this door since 8 p.m. right when I ordered that, I did not.
I knocked I just dropped off 2 orders and then came back.
No, I didn't. I swear to God. I swear on God, I did not leave any type of violation.
Okay, well, why y'all got the food sitting outside?
Because I was asleep. I mean,
Okay, well, yeah, literally as soon as I left, it said.
Okay, no, I'll leave it. I'll go leave it with you or whatever. But like literally, like I was asleep. Like we didn't leave no bad review, no nothing like that. I'm not.
Okay, well they already gave me the violation, so that's what I'm saying. I told them that you did get the food, so if they ask you or something, you need to let them know that you have it.
No, I will.
Okay.
I swear.
Thank you. The fuck?
Wow, I mean, it's just one of those things where, like, some people just don't care. They're just like, oh, I can get my money back by saying the food's not delivered and the food can still be out there. Or maybe it is a genuine stuff up and just like, oh, I didn't hear the knock on the door. I didn't think of checking out the door. It doesn't, like, actually, no, I know it does because I've used DoorDash before about like a year ago. Like, it's been a while since I've last used it. But you know, wouldn't you be watching that app like a hawk so you know where your meal is in this delivery process? So like, oh yep, it's here. They're pretty much here. Let's go to the door to make sure that I can grab it immediately so I can have the food that I ordered because I'm hungry. Like, was she just not watching the app or did she just not actually care? So when it was claimed to have been delivered, she didn't even bother checking. She's just like, oh, I can get a refund by saying, actually, it's not delivered. But then why is it still out the front door and over an hour later? It just seems really stupid to also do that. Like, what's the point of getting your money back but also not taking your food when it's there and has been delivered? What? In this next clip, we have someone who's seemingly having a pretty poor day and is taking it out on other people.
Dude, if you're not... Yo, if you're not having a good day, then leave him alone. All right? It's not his fault that you're having a bad day. Yo. Yo, hey, listen, it's not his fault. It's not his fault that you're having a bad day, all right?
Shut the fuck up!
Okay, I'm walking away, all right? I hope you have a better day, all right?
And you shut the fuck up too! Yo! I shoot every fucking...
What that mean, bro? What does that mean?
Fucking mouth shut today!
Bro, I ain't gonna fucking spitting on me.
One guy! One fucking guy!
Yo, leave him alone, all right?
One guy! Hey, yo, just get in your car, drive, boy!
In this clip, we got the person behind the camera interacting with the cops over something, I would say somewhat major depending on who you are, but basically he put some unnecessary hassle for the police, probably for various reasons, maybe to play up the story on camera and other things along those lines. I do get it, but here's the clip anyway.
I know, I got it. I got it, but you're coming up to me very aggressively.
Sir, are you going to provide me your license?
Okay, but what did you catch me speeding on?
Is this car registered to you?
Yeah, absolutely, sir.
Okay.
What did you
I'm
catch
asking
me
you for
speeding
your
on?
license, sir.
What was I speeding?
You're not going to provide me with your license.
I'm absolutely going to, but can you tell me what I did wrong?
I already told you. If I ask you for your license one more time, I'm going to pull you out this car.
But sir, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong?
Provide me with your license.
Absolutely, but you need to tell me what I did wrong. Unless I did something wrong, you will not receive my...
I'm going to write you a ticket. If you do not provide me your license, you are now obstructing, which is an arrestable offense. So I'm asking you to provide me with your license. I clearly told you...
Sir, I need to know what I did.
Let me see your license,
You can't...
sir.
I do not need to identify if I haven't done anything. What have I done?
Get out the car.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa, whoa! Whoa! What the fuck? You let go of me!
Alright, before you speak to my supervisor, here's a citation for doing 60 and a 45. With this ticket, you can pay it, you can contest it in court, or you can elect the school out.
Sir, you stole my identification.
I'm gonna put this right here for you.
Take it?
No.
Okay,
because
there's your ticket.
Well,
have a good day. Goodbye.
That's how you guys handle it. I got assaulted, and that's how you handle it.
I understand the point of view of not wanting to really hand over your ID until the cop tells you why they pulled you over today. But at a certain point, you should just do it probably to save you the unnecessary hassle that this probably ended up becoming. Like, they didn't use anything against you aside from the speeding ticket. They didn't bother with any other charges, which I think you got lucky on. And yeah, you might be able to pursue an assault case here, but I don't know how well that would go considering they pulled you over for doing 60 in a 45 zone, which I would say is pretty major speeding. Like, converting miles to kilometers here in Australia, that's the difference between a main road and highway speeds. and highway speeds on a main road can be pretty deadly, especially depending on the area. I don't know. What's your thoughts? Here we watch an interesting fight over land near a highway exit.
Right now, you bitch! Right now! You think I am, bitch? You ain't that around here.
My only question is why? Why would you even want this land in the first place? And then why would you fight this much over this type of land in the first place? Here we have some lacrosse drama.
You're a dirty little bitch. I see it in your face. What?
How many
I
drinks
told
did you
your
have
baby
tonight?
to say that, you piece of shit.
How many drinks did you have tonight?
Why don't you fix your hair?
Just leave. The coach. I'm protecting my player. Get off my school property right now.
No. That's play dirty.
Gary! Get on the f***ing field! It's high school lacrosse, bro.
You can't be threatening. You can't be threatening a minor, dude. Don't touch my phone. Don't touch my phone. Don't touch my phone.
You just told me that. You really think he's
No,
lying?
don't touch my
You need
phone.
to get off school property.
Don't touch my phone.
Right now, before we call the authorities. Get off school authority right now. Get off school property right now.
Go to the board. You sound like it. Just go to the board. It's bro. She's from Cedar.
That's bad.
You are talking to a minor. Stop.
I can't tell him he's a piece of shit.
That's fine. You can do that while you go away. While
No,
you leave.
people are threatening my brother. He did not.
Okay, do that professionally, right? There's
I
a committee.
am.
There's a board. No, you're sitting here screaming.
You tried so hard.
You have a child. There's like 7 different conversations going on right now.
No,
Your nephew will find you.
No.
School sports. No matter what form you decide to take these sports, there's always drama involved when it comes down to it because, you know, parents can't help but get heated over anything to do with their kids being competitive against other kids. It doesn't matter what it is. If there's any form of fight between the kids competitively, the parents seem to go way overboard with it almost every single time, and you get stuff like this. It's kind of funny that this always happens, and also kind of sad because this is who we are as a society. Oh, it's still funny. This next clip is a pretty funky clip to say the least, and I'll explain part of those reasons post the clip itself, but basically what's happening here is this guy's doing some chalk drawing on one of the footpaths off the side of what seems to be a semi-busy area. Anyway, apparently a bunch of people have called the police over it, and well, now the police are here to deal with it in the way that American police know best how to do. Here's the clip.
Huh?
Getting phone calls on you for that.
Is it breaking the law?
Yeah.
What law?
Graffiti.
Oh, this isn't graffiti.
Then I suggest you take it somewhere else.
I'm okay.
Huh?
I'm okay.
No, you're not. You gotta go.
Why?
I said you gotta go. You can't do that here.
This isn't graffiti.
Okay, you gotta go, man. Don't
Why?
get here because we're getting calls on you, and we're not gonna be coming
It's not
out.
against the law,
It's
though.
against the law. Pick somewhere
Can you
else
show
to
me?
go.
Because it has to be.
Show you, man. Listen,
it has
I'm
to be
gonna ID you and
indelible.
put you in cuffs, take you in. Now you either get your shit and go, or we go to jail for it and let them figure it out. The courts. I'm not gonna sit here and explain the law to you. It's that simple. I'm talking to you nicely. You gotta go, man. Just pick it up somewhere else. Draw somewhere else. That's it for today. Here, draw somewhere else.
If it's graffiti, graffiti has to leave a mark, man. The
I don't
rain's
care
gonna
what-
wash this away.
Well, pick somewhere else where they can wash it away. Just not here in the middle of traffic. Right here where we keep on getting calls on you.
Man, I'm gonna go ahead and leave. But I've already won in court over this multiple times, man. I mentally can't take going to jail right now. I've already sued and won.
But you're denying me my constitutional rights right now.
I'm not denying.
Yes, you are. No.
Else. Don't do it on public property here.
This is public property, exactly. I pay taxes just like all these people. So if I get a sign, if I'm out here begging, that's okay?
No, it's not okay. We run them off too on a regular basis.
That's denying them freedom of expression too.
Okay, well, whatever. We run them off still.
I swear half the police I see in these clips are just people trying to abuse their power or take advantage of the position of power they're in. They just like having power. I don't know. That's just a random side note. But an interesting thing here is that from just Googling around with the US-based shenanigans for this, it honestly depends on various different things and basically the ordinances of your county or your town or your city, depending which one better clarifies the situation on whether chalk drawing is counted as graffiti or not. The person behind the camera did actually state that he has sued people multiple times over this problem and has won in all those occasions. Whether that's true or not is the other question, but I'm more inclined to believe him here purely because it seems stupid to lie over something like that. Anyhow, it's just such a wacky reaction from the police officer over chalk on a footpath. Yes, if he was on the road, all for it, buddy. But saying that he is interrupting traffic when A, he's not, he's on a footpath. B, it'd be more likely you be interrupting traffic by being there stopped on the road in the first place. And C, you aren't even holding up traffic by being there yourself, so what are you going on about, buddy? Here we have some supposed conflict between one of the passengers and the stewardess of the flight here that ultimately divulges into the point where the passenger gets kicked off the flight. She refuses to leave for various different reasons, according to a few people around her and the person behind the camera who's across the aisle from her. Apparently this passenger did nothing wrong, but they want her off the plane anyway, so here's what happens.
Right here are my backup. No, it's not okay. You can't do that to somebody just because they didn't want your flight attendant to keep patronizing them. And so I said, quit patronizing me, and I picked off a flight.
I think you should just go ahead because they're going to put on the scene. But you need to prove your point because you didn't do anything. And that was real rude. This is out of control. This is too much. Yeah, you don't want to get banded from the airport. You don't want to get banded. But when you get off, you make sure they give her a flight too or whatever.
Okay, I need my bag. I need my bag. My bag is on this plane. I need my bag. My medicine's in it. My medicine is in my bag, and I need my bag, and that's why I needed my bag to begin with.
Let's go, and then we're gonna take care of that. Let's go.
So if she leaves, she's traveling with me. You'll give her a new flight as well?
Yeah.
Will she get a new flight to where our destination?
Yeah.
Promise her.
Okay,
y'all need to promise her because that's bullshit.
I'm recording this. This is ridiculous.
Because that's bullshit.
Wow. If people can behave like this and do this to people, what is the world coming to?
No, for real, though. That's crazy.
Okay, so I need you to tell me and confirm for me if I get off of this flight that you will give me a new flight for free to my destination. Well, I already paid for a ticket.
We're going to look at rebooking you. If your friend wants to come off the flight.
So if my friend comes off, you'll look at it meaning what? What does looking mean? I need a verification that I'm going to be there tonight. No, I need you to tell me, that I will get on a flight today to my destination. Will you please?
That's crazy to me.
Will you please tell me that you're going to make sure I get on another flight?
It's bullshit. It's bullshit, boo. You tell them exactly how you feeling, boo. Tell them it's bullshit. You want to pick your
they told me they would give me a new flight. Now they won't.
You asked about your bag. You asked about your bag.
Did they say that?
Yeah, she won't admit to it now.
This time we're going to have to ask you to grab your belongings and deplane the aircraft.
That's because of that stewardess. This is because of the stewardess.
Why don't y'all just go on out, though? Why don't y'all just go on out? Because y'all having everybody else that
she didn't pay the consequences.
Can you just go? We got to pay the consequences, though.
200 people.
Hey, well, talk to the stewardess. I didn't do anything wrong.
Maybe if you were respectful to the flight attendants, that's right.
That's how I feel too.
Now he going. Now he going.
I didn't do anything. You're mad because you're getting kicked off. It's no reason to kick someone off a plane. No reason to kick someone off a plane. No reason to kick someone off a plane.
I can't believe we all have to.
No reason to kick someone off. Because I said, please quit patronizing me? That's rude?
No. I never did this. I just feel like it was rude.
You ladies stop enabling her, please.
Now,
She wasn't rude. She didn't say anything rude.
She was away.
Well, too bad. I'm not. Too bad. People can be mad if they want.
They should let it go. But it doesn't matter. They should just let it go and move on.
Literally. She didn't swear. She didn't just. She kind of has a rude. She kind of has a rude demeanor. She has a rude tone voice. Yeah. Yeah. Like we don't want to get off.
Nobody wants to get off the plane. We all got it. We got to get off the plane.
I just don't want you to get banned for life.
I feel like,
I haven't done anything.
I feel like, in all honesty, they about to escort y'all off of here. They gonna be real rude, nasty, grabbing, pulling and shit. Y'all might as well head on up there and let them. She said out her mouth she was gonna redo y'all flights. Hers too.
She's gonna what?
She said that.
Here.
But then she went back to something else. But you got that on you got that on camera.
I
that
didn't.
She said that.
She didn't say
she
it
said
on
we gonna
camera.
renew you. She said she was gonna renew y'all flights.
You say what you heard.
She said she was gonna renew y'all flights. Period, point blank. I don't work here. I don't know what's going on or how they gonna move about it, but they said that. But I just feel like y'all should head up front and let them know. Talk to the captain. Talk to somebody. You know what I mean? Y'all bags already up front, boo. You know what I mean? And then you don't want to leave her either, so you might as well. No, I'm gonna go. Yeah.
No, we're traveling. It's ridiculous.
I hope y'all figure it out, though.
Let them buy. Let them buy.
I am curious what happens to checked-in baggings when you get kicked off a plane, but I suppose that's a question I could probably go Google and not just annoy you guys about it. But the second bit of this is just like, I get it. If you believe you did nothing wrong, especially considering how she decides to describe the situation here, I get you'd be frustrated for being kicked off the plane. But at a certain point, when they've made up their mind that they're going to kick you off the plane, you're just better off hopping off the plane and just having to deal with that mess, potentially suing them down the line, whatever it takes to do that. Yes, it's a huge inconvenience, but you refusing to get off at that point when they've already made up their mind that you're getting off the plane, all it's going to do is evolve into the plane getting deboarded, and then eventually, if you still refuse to get off, police getting involved, arresting you, and then you probably have less grounds to sue people on at that point. I don't know. This situation sucks either way, and apparently the steward said they're going to give her help move her flight elsewhere anyway. I don't know. This seems weird. Here we have a clip that is honestly just a nice, fun little insight into what it's like being a bouncer.
In here, we're closed.
They are. I've already texted them. They're in there.
There's nobody in here. You don't even hear any music. We're closed.
No, I've already talked to them. They're in there.
You talked to who?
Huh?
You talked to who?
No, I don't know what you're trying to say, but like they're in there.
Who did you talk to?
I know you're like trying to like get me out of this, but they're in there and they're not in there.
Okay, so we're closed. Okay.
You're closed, but
yes.
They're not in there.
No one's in here. We're closed.
No one's not in there.
No, they're just not in here.
I don't know where your buddies are, but they're not here.
Those images you're seeing right there, that's nothing's going on in there.
They work here.
They work there?
Yes,
okay.
sir.
So my buddies aren't in there?
No, sir, they're not.
Okay.
So have a good night. Okay? Get home safe. Get your Uber.
That's not a true phrase.
What's not a true phrase?
What you just said. They're right there. I just talked to them.
Who exactly are your buddies?
People that are inside.
Okay.
Name them.
They're here partying?
Huh? Yeah.
They're here. Okay, so we're closed. The club's closed.
They're closed and they're inside. You said they weren't inside. They're inside. You're wrong in what you just told me.
Okay. I'm sorry you feel that way.
I feel that way because you're wrong.
Okay. Well, I'm wrong. You're right. The customer's always right. But in this case, we're closed, and you can't get in.
You're closed. Yeah. I'm wrong.
But your buddies are inside.
I'm right. You're wrong.
Okay.
I'm right. I don't care about what's right and wrong. My buddies are inside. You're sitting here saying you're wrong. I don't care. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Okay. That's fine.
I don't care about like the hey, I'm right, you're wrong type of shit. I want to go inside because there's cute girls inside.
Okay.
I don't care about the other stuff. You're like, hey, dude, you're wrong. You know what I mean? I don't care if you're like, hey, you're wrong. There's cute girls inside. We could all go inside and just flirt with the cute girls. Why don't we all go do that? Who cares?
Because we're closed and there's no cute girls inside. All right, watch where you spit, okay? It was kind of close.
You know what I mean? What are we talking about? Why are we even arguing about this?
We're not arguing. We're having a very civil conversation.
How old are you?
Old enough.
You're like 28, 29?
Something like that.
Exactly. I'm 24, 25. We only have so many years left.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you're older than that, we don't have a lot of years left to go flirt with these girls.
Okay. So are you here for the girls? I thought you were here for your buddies.
Are you here for the girls or for the money?
I'm here for the money.
Who gives a f about the money?
Me.
Who cares, dude? We don't have many years left.
Okay.
I'm trying to tell you, even no matter what they think is funny left, we only have as many years left.
Okay.
It's okay to you, but like what do we have left?
I don't know. What do I have left?
Don't let him in. He's not gonna do nothing. Trust me about that.
No, he works here.
No, I'm just trying to get back in. I think I left my jacket inside.
You don't have to explain to us, Nate. Come on in, man. You work here. You're fine.
Do I? I feel like after tonight, man. Alright. What's up?
Have a good night, sir.
It's been a long night. Boy, who let my boy get squabbled like that?
Man, that is such a clip. It sounds like the club was actually open and it's just this guy wasn't allowed to get in for some reason or another. Maybe I'm wrong on that one. It just sounds like this guy just wasn't allowed to go in, and it'd be as simple as that. And so they were just trying to find a way to get him to calmly walk away. And then he had to go on about this life story, do this entire dump of apparently therapy or crap along those lines, and it's just some form of nuts and what in the world. Like that's and this is like the classic example of like, yeah, this guy has a nice calm energy about him because, you know, that's kind of what you're gonna need in this type of job. Here we have a guy who was casually taking photos of young women on the bus and got caught out by one of them having to delete all those photos. Here's what happens.
Look at all these fucking things, bro.
Oh, sir. Look, do you need help? It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, no, we're gonna delete all of them.
All of them?
All of them.
I will delete all.
No, we're gonna see you delete
Okay,
them.
we don't have to do it one by one. Look, there's a shortcut.
Oh,
come on. We're gonna do the shortcut.
Okay.
And we're gonna. Okay, we'll keep these. Okay.
The wine bottle.
Okay, and we're gonna delete it.
Okay.
And then go to recently.
Yeah, we're gonna look at this. How do we album? We're gonna go.
I don't know. No. Sorry.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
open that. Open that. Open that now. You're fast student.
I popped it all the way from the back.
One more. Okay, try again. Okay, give me this.
You deleted all the photos.
Yes, because that's disgusting.
Delete everything. I'm very sorry.
Don't say sorry. You know what you're doing.
Does he want to have?
I hate people like this. You see it on the beach, you see it in public, you just see it everywhere. Like, it's a genuine overall problem. It's just absolutely wild. And unfortunately, because of the First Amendment, unless you can prove these people are purposely stalking you in specific, they can't really get into too much trouble for it. Yeah, socially, they're an extreme perv, but beyond that, there's not much you can do. If you can successfully get them to delete the photos, then yeah, good on ya. But it's one of those weird, just gross, unfun things. Here we have a pair of kids who are fishing who accidentally walked into other people's properties because, you know, there's no fences marking out different people's properties. It's literally just a bunch of houses as well as public property just backing into what looks to be a lake. And so this guy decided to come out and go off at the kids for apparently going into his property, and even when they left, he decided to keep being a nuisance towards them for ultimately no good reason.
I'm doing nothing wrong. Guess what? I'm not. Hey, shut up. I'm not your dad. Shut up. I don't want you fishing over here. Guess what? I'm gonna call the police.
What is he hurting and what will the police do?
Nobody's talking to you. Is that funny? Is it? You stupid dumb mother.
What do you do to this guy, Kyle?
Absolutely nothing. No. Hey, Pat, so you were the one that came into my yard.
But he got out.
And then I left. After you ran your mouth all the way down here, remember? Because I wouldn't run my mouth. Oh, of course you weren't. Of course you weren't. Freedom of speech, right? Freedom of speech, right? Hey, dumb. Guess what happens if you fall in that pond over there on my property? You fall in and drown. Guess what happens? That's on me. You're not now. That's why I ran your dumb off. Exactly. That's why I'm over here fishing. That's why you're over here, and you're gonna throw a fish up on the pond. So I can take a picture with it. Really? How long do you think that fish is going to last out of water? A long time. Is it really? Yeah. How long? How long? You're 15 years old. You know the world. I'll look it up. Yeah, go ahead, dumb. How are you sitting here cussing? I'm a 15-year-old dude. I don't give a what you are. You're talking to a man. I don't give a about you. Yeah. And please, tell your dad. You know where I live? 4541. Bring him over. Please do. Is that funny?
What is your problem, dude?
Shut up.
I don't have to.
Is that funny? Oh, you don't have to. I'm 15 years old.
What is your problem, dude?
Shut up. He's just a big tough guy and he thinks he's everything. I'm a big tough guy. You walked on my property. You walked on Keith's property. You walked
I didn't
on
touch
Charlie's
your property, though.
Quit
telling me to shut up.
To you.
20 minutes to be exact. 20 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
20 minutes? How long, since I've been standing in the house watching you, how long was it out there?
5 minutes maybe.
Please tell your dad to come over to my house. Please.
Why would he come to your house?
I want to talk to him.
No reason to.
Oh no, because you're right?
Yeah. I'm not hurting anything.
Yeah.
You don't want my dad to come to your house.
Really, I don't?
You don't.
Really? Yeah. What's your dad's name? What's that?
I'm not going to say argue with you. I'm breaking no law.
What's your dad's name?
Nothing wrong. I could be vandalizing your house instead of fishing. And
oh, wow.
There goes the sheriff. Why don't you stop me?
You could be vandalizing my house. Way to go. Yeah. You're the future, old.
Yep.
You could be vandalizing my house, but instead you're fishing.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes it all better.
Wouldn't you rather a kid fish instead of vandalize?
All right, Kyle, let's go.
Shut up.
Dude, I don't need to shut up.
Think about vandalizing. Why would you even think
let's
about
quit arguing with this dude.
Because it happens on the news every single day, and you're worried about me fishing.
In New Pal?
You see kids?
In New Pal?
Yeah.
I see you throw that fish up on the bank.
Did you see the kid?
And I said, are you going to?
Gas station last week?
No.
Yeah, that could have been you. And
I said, are you going to eat that? And you said yes.
Look, I could understand if your yard was fenced off to get into access of that area, but it wasn't. You can see from across the lake how none of the houses over there have any form of fencing to split them up in any way, shape, or form. It's just one big open yard space that goes across multiple different property lines. And so, of course, a 15-year-old's not going to have full knowledge of that type of thing. They might not even realize they've walked into someone else's property. They might just want to do some fishing. Like, what type of dumbass are you just to go off at kids over and over again, and then when someone else tries to interject, it's like, hey, you're being a bit silly here, you go off at them like, no, shut up, you're not involved in this. Oh god, some people are just dense and dumb. Next, we've got an angry Karen British person here.
Are you quite legal? To park over somebody's drive?
Is it a drive? Don't get too close, please, because I don't want to breathe the same air as you.
Well, you are, unfortunately. Yes.
Well, it's Corona if you don't mind, so keep back off.
You back off.
You stop vandalising my fucking son's car, right?
You're a bully.
Why am I?
You're a thief.
Just get her in, will you?
You're like stealing from your workplace.
Why am I stealing from a workplace?
You're a criminal.
Why am I a criminal?
Well, for one, you're using your phone, aren't you?
Oh, it's good evidence, isn't it?
That is some weirdly, vaguely threatening thing to do. Just walking across up to a postman, start going off with them whilst holding a metal pole, slam it into the ground as you walk. She must be using that for a cane because it's probably helping her, but at the same time, just the fact that solid metal poles just funny. A guy who's parked in the middle of the parking lot, not in an actual car park, and is pretty much in the way of a bunch of handicap spots, and when he gets confronted about that and asked to move by someone who works there, he has a bit of a tissy fit.
So you're illegally parked. I've got a complaint already about the vehicle being blocked.
You're the complaint.
If you are going to remain parked here, I will have to call a tow truck. So what time do you plan?
Before it's over with, you can smile, but you're going to jail for what you're doing up front.
Oh.
You got the corporate charge been called, but you're being investigated too. Okay. That's something you don't know, big gal. I'm a big boy, but I'm happy.
Okay.
I can give anybody a stranger wants to.
Are you going to move your vehicle for my guests? Are you going to move my vehicle for the guests? You're going to move the vehicle for the guests? Have a great day. Safe travels. Don't get in the wreck on the way there with all your anger you got. Have a good day. Safe travels.
Of course, it had to be one of those entitled assholes in their big fuck-off trucks. I've had a rant about this in the past. I understand the people who own a vehicle of this caliber that actually need a vehicle of this caliber, but the reality is most people who own one of these vehicles own it just because they can. Like, most of them will only ever make use of the things that this car is able to do, or once in a blue moon. And even then, like, these vehicles have been continuously made to be more big, more stupid and over the top than what they used to be. Like, they don't need to be the absolute size they are to be able to do the towing that a lot of them are used for. Anyway, we're not going on that pathway today. Because you got the people who own vehicles like this who are like this. Because it's either the people who make use of these vehicles, the middle ground of the people who are just brought into the hype of the car manufacturers selling them these overpriced pieces of garbage, and then you've got the assholes who get a big vehicle because they feel like it's showing off, whether it because it makes them think they have a big dick or something along those lines, or whatever the hell it is for, whatever stupid thing they try to push here. They're of course going to be absolute assholes. You know, they can't find a car park. Rather than, you know, getting a double car park or just parking in a further away and taking multiple car parks so it's not too annoying, they park as close as they want to, and they park in the middle of the street. They're not parking in an actual car park spot and make everyone else's life harder because, you know, they're entitled to park wherever the hell they want because they got the giant golf truck. I still ranted somewhat about a trough, didn't I? That's for another